my sail, fly, the wind it will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, clouds are making way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here. Eyes open wide, feel your heart and it's glowing. I'm welcome home, sweet home. I take your hand, now you'll never be lonely. Not when I'm home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here. set my sail, fly the wind, it will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, clouds are making way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here. Eyes open wide, feel your heart and it's glowing. I'm welcome home, sweet home. I take your hand, now you'll never be lonely. Not when I'm home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here.
Just a tragedy, huh, guys? Welcome, everybody. Sorry for the, sort of a late start today. Had a hell of a time getting this game to work. I don't know what it was. Let me turn on the music a little bit. There we go. I have an old PlayStation 3, which is like a huge fat one with like the Spider-Man font on top, which are kind of... Ooh, do I have an echo? Hold on. How about that? Spooky John, is that better? Welcome to Johncadia. Actually, let me... Okay, how does that sound? Okay, there we go. Whoops. I was running so loud I didn't even get a chance to like test the mic. It looks like it was automatically set to use a funny voice. So anyway, welcome everybody. It's so good to see you guys. We got Nate, Linz, Relentless, A Funny Thing, Diddy to Pitties here, Fairweather. I saw Fallen in here, and it won't let me scroll any further back in chat, but if I missed you, welcome everybody. Let's see, just a forewarning, Hugo is best boy. Hugo. I'm trying to remember all the names. It's been a long time since I played this game, but I think I know who you're talking about. I'm here with snacks, ready to party. Nice. So yeah, I have the old PlayStation 3, which is supposed to play all the old PS2 games. I think I know what the problem is though. I'm running an HDMI cable to my monitor, right, and to the capture card. This game is so old, it only runs in like 480i, not 480p, and if you're not sure what that means, it just means it's a really low resolution. And I don't think it's working right over HDMI. I started the game up, and it's just like a black screen. It's not locked up, I can still bring up the menus and stuff, but I can't actually see any of the game. So I really wanted to play this game, so I, in a panic, downloaded an emulator, installed it, and now it seems to be working. I did like a 5-10 minute test run just to make sure it wasn't crashing or anything. The shadows look kind of weird. But other than that, it seemed to be running okay. Let's see. Is it really a Johncadia stream if there's no technical difficulties? I might have had maybe one stream with no difficulties, but it's rare. It's very rare. Yeah, so welcome everybody. Yeah, let's get this game started. This is the first stream, so you have missed nothing. If you are here, this is the very beginning of the game. Let's see, unfortunately I'll be lurking most of the time as I'm kind of busy playing on my PS4 as well. Oh cool, what are you playing, Fairweather? Wonky emulator glitches are the best anyway. Let's go. Alright, let's get this started. So this is also a 4x3 game, so I'm able to keep all the junk on the side and not cover up any of the game. There we go. So before we get started, I just want to be sure there's no settings we need to mess with. And let me unmute the game. There we go. Output stereo? Sure. Doorway emphasis. I guess you pick which icon you want on the doorways? I don't know. We'll leave that as is. Let's see. Tonight is great. My favorite PS2 game, and Nate is back. We're having a good night so far. So this game, just a little history. This is a very early PlayStation 2 game. The PS2 came out in like, I think, at least in the Americas and the US, like late 2000. And this game came out really early 2001. This is one of the first games I ever got. And you know me with point and click games. I love these kind of things. Let's see. Screen adjustment? Nah. Okay, I think we're good to get in here. Nate was never gone. He was always here in spirit. This is true. All of you guys. You guys are like family. It's great. And just a fair warning, not next week, but the week after, I am traveling for work. So I'm going to have to cancel or postpone a couple streams. I think I might try to run some reruns of streams you guys have never seen before if I can. And then I can jump in chat and hang out with you. But I'm not going to have my equipment to actually do streams. I'm dreading your trip. I know. I'm so sorry. It's going to be a pain. I'll be in Florida, so I'm flying all the way to the other side of the U.S. I don't want to show the intro. Okay. Start. And let me know how the sound is and everything. Let's see, it's true. I made up this story about being gone for family just to cover up being lost in the woods. You're still playing on your Game Boy in the woods, Nate? We never did find him again. Oh, this game is still so nostalgic for me. So this is made by Konami. This is a Japanese game taking place, I think, in Europe. This is back when people liked Konami. Those are some long legs. Seriously, that dude's like 2/3 legs. Kind of like an anime character almost. And oh, we're dead. I lost. Game over, man. I wish Konami was still cool. What was the last good game they made? I never played Metal Gear 5? Phantom Pain? I never did play that one. I heard a lot of mixed things about that one. There's that little patch of blood on his back. Did you see that? So when I was testing this earlier on the emulator, I noticed there was a little bit of slowdown at points. Nothing catastrophic. And the shadows look a little wonky. But other than that, I think we'll be okay. I've probably forgotten most of the puzzles.
What's going on? What on earth could have happened? Am I dead?
How's the sound, guys, by the way?
Who's there?
How does it feel to be dead, right?
Damn it, who is this? Are you making fun of me?
Not at all. I beg your pardon if I've offended you. You are strongly fated today. You see, you are destined to die.
Uh-oh.
But if you have the will to somehow reverse that,
It feels great to be dead.
I can lend you some measure of strength. How about it? Will you deal with me?
Thanks, but no thanks. Sounds too good to be true.
Why? Can't you trust me?
We don't even know you.
Of course not. I get it. You're the big S, the devil.
The big S.
In exchange for your immortal soul and all that, am I right?
Your soul? Oh, please. In this day and age? If I do have an agenda, it's that you survive.
Let me think it over a bit.
The big ass. I didn't hear that, but I like it.
Go ahead. But don't keep me waiting too long. I don't much like to be left hanging. Well, what reason is there to procrastinate? You either just die here and now, or you prevent it. It's that simple. What have you got to lose?
Luckily, this game has subtitles by default.
All right. I'm sorry I called you the devil. I don't want to die yet. Please, help me.
All right, but I want you to be aware of something. You have to understand that the destiny that awaits you is a potent one, which means that just because you've managed to avoid death once, doesn't mean you're free of the threat. Unless you tear out its very root, destiny can't be cheated.
So, coming back to life isn't the hard part, huh? Man, but that can't be helped.
You're right, but that's also where your own strengths come into play. Are you ready? I'm going to give you some of my time-shifting powers.
Ooh.
I'm going to give you this digipad. Please use it well.
A digipad. Okay. Let me catch up here real quick. I didn't want to interrupt the story. So, let's see. Nate, that's the first question when I wake up. Weird. Am I dead? Unfortunately, the answer is usually no. Aw. This is creepy. I love it. I know, Ginger. Now, Linz, you said, John, did you hear Peter Momu died? Who's Peter Momu? I'm not sure who that is. Let's see. As if we are not all destined to die, to be honest. Human is fragile machine, as Carl once said. That's true. A funny thing. That's one thing you can't ditch is death. At least, not yet. To be honest, I would just accept death. I give up. Just take me. I don't want to deal with this. Well, I heard through the grapevine that the devil is real thick. Digipad? Digimon? Death is tech savvy. Is this death we're talking to? That's the question. Hey, Julian. It's good to see you. How you doing, man? Let's see. Peter Mayhew portrayed Chewbacca in Star Wars. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Oh, that's a bummer. Did he do Chewbacca in the new Star Wars, or was he too old for that? So this is how the game kind of controls. It's mostly third person.
But it's not as though you can use it anywhere or anytime you want. This
Darn
will
it.
respond to phenomena that have some relevance to you as its user. As soon as it begins to respond, it's usable, and you can select the digipad by pushing on the square button. After that, you
I'll be using the
specify
X button.
destination time and enter the X button to be sent to that time.
But not that X button. I always hate that, jumping between Xbox and PlayStation. They both have an X button, but they're not on the same place in the controller. So I have to remember that. John, how could you? Wait, what did I do? Wait, what did I miss? Using an Xbox controller for a PlayStation game. Well, unfortunately, I want to use it wireless, and I don't have the wireless adapter for the PlayStation 4 controllers. In my computer, I bought the motherboard back in like 2014. It doesn't have Bluetooth built in, so there's no way for me to use a PlayStation controller with this. Let's see, I'm currently trying to figure out why my stream is now running at 15 frames per second. Oh crap, what game are you playing, Julian? That sucks. My computer might start to chug at 15 frames trying to render this game from like 15 years ago. Let's see. Speaking of which, fuck, these new Star Wars movies are cursed. First Leia, now Chewie. Aw. 0 out of 10, worst stream ever. Literally unwatchable. I shouldn't have shown you the controller. What if I play this game using a dance pad? Would that make up for it? Wait, don't answer that. Okay, so basically he said we can't use this digipad all the time, but we can use it at some points with the X button, and then you press A to actually go to a certain time. That's the only acceptable controller for this game. I'm amazed to watch people play like Dark Souls and stuff with like a dance pad. It's ridiculous. Unfortunately, I don't have a DDR pad. I wonder if they have one for PC. You do now realize we want you to do that, John. I know. Why did I always set like foot and mouth moment, right? Okay, we'll say, okay, I get it.
You can't solve the real problem by just using it when you're about to die.
That'd be too convenient.
It's better to make use of it to remove the underlying cause of your death. Oh, and one more thing.
Something else?
Yes. And it's very important. If the response begins in the time-space you've traveled out to, please come back immediately. Other people and objects can be just left in another time.
That sucks.
Intact, but that isn't true for you as the user. If it starts to respond, you need to come back quickly, or you won't be able to get back at all. Just be careful of that. It looks like time is something even more serious than I know. Good luck.
So that's the game basically saying, when I page you, you better answer and come here. Let's see, 500 follower special. John plays a game with a dance pad. You know, we're getting close to that 500 follower. I think we're at 481 or something. We're getting dangerously close. But what I was thinking is when we actually reach that, that might be a good time to schedule our 12-hour stream that we've been talking about. I have no idea what we'll play for that. I'll need a whole bunch of ideas from you guys, but that'd be a cool celebration. I'd probably start it at noon Pacific time and go until midnight Pacific time. That would probably be the easiest 12 hours for me. Oh God, no, Nate. No. Maybe like 30 minutes of a dance pad. But that would be bad because then I would never last 12 hours. I'm not in shape. Let's see. Oh, and Sony has drivers to use PS4 controller with USB and Windows. I have done that before, Tajay, with certain games, but I just didn't want to have a tether for this, so I just wanted to use my Xbox controller. Plus, I tend to have better compatibility with Xbox controllers versus PlayStation controllers. I'm pretty sure Microsoft does that on purpose. And because I'm using an emulator, I'm not very familiar with it. I just want to be sure it works. Let's see. I'd be okay with half the stream being John just collapsed on the ground. I think I might break some terms of service if I just pass out and I'm like sleeping for 6 hours. See, that right there, it was struggling. But I seem to remember the real PS2 struggle during some of those loading screens.
Sir,
Oh, Georgie can
please
sing.
wake up. Are you all right? Do you feel sick or something?
I almost spit out my drink. That was perfect.
Sir,
It's such a weird sound without any context. Almost lost my LaCroix.
Huh?
Oh, the awkward staring.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I fell asleep.
Dana. Dana, that'll do.
Are they all high-waisted or just Ike?
okay.
Does he even have hips? He kind of looks just like straight like a board. She's staring you down. You better leave a tip.
I'll just leave what I owe for the coffee here.
Relentless, you're officially my favorite person. Hey, Kath, how's it going? It's good to see you again. Diddy to pity. What kind of tip are you talking about?
2 o'clock. I still can't believe what just happened. But since I have this digipad here, I guess it really did happen.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so, trying to remember the controls. So this is weird. The left stick moves, and I want to use the right stick to move the camera, but that doesn't do it. I have to use these shoulder buttons to move the camera. Super awkward. Let's see. The pro tag is a villain he didn't tip. See, it's 2001. Yeah, that's when this game came out, actually, 2001. So we're actually, you have a limited amount of time in this game to do stuff. Okay, so I remember, oops, what happened?
Fortune's told.
Okay. I guess I walked by a door.
I've never noticed this place before.
You know you love those long legs. There it is. It's beautiful. I want Georgie to hear it. Actually, Georgie probably wouldn't even know what it is, because he's never actually heard it.
I've been expecting you.
Actually, I just happened to stop by, and I was wondering if you could tell me my fortune. Am I going to die soon?
For you, I will do it for free.
Wow, that's kind
Thanks.
of...
I really need this. Please, don't just give me the usual niceties.
It's kind of
This is very serious for me.
straightforward to ask.
Don't worry.
Am I gonna die soon?
So,
The fated hour is 2:30.
what?
We have 30 minutes.
Whatever I foresee, you can change. If you take no action, the fate I see will befall you for certain. But I seem to see in you the strength to defy fate itself.
The power to defy fate?
If, for instance, and this is only an example, your fate is to be stabbed while taking a walk after you leave this place.
You haven't missed much,
And
Ginger.
this would happen if you are alone at the fated hour. But if you know what awaits you, you would find people to be with, so that you would not be by yourself, unprotected.
Then what?
If you are among others at the fated hour, the assassin must give up his quarry, and fate would have been defied.
So we need to be around other people.
But a single change will affect all
Jesse.
else that follows it. How it changes, no one can tell. There are too many threads, too many tangles. I cannot help you with what lies so far ahead. And your actions could bring even greater danger. But if fate can be changed, you should fight as hard as you can. If you can return here after the appointed hour has passed, then I will tell you the next fortune.
All right. I think I can trust you.
Why do you think you can trust him? Okay, so basically, 3 minutes just passed. So we have 27 minutes almost. So basically all you missed is we got murdered. I'm not sure where you got cut off. We went to some weird dimension with this voice talking to us, telling us he wants to help us to avoid our death. He gives us this little, like, what they call the digipad. It looks like a little PDA device or something. And yeah, we're just trying to find out how we die and try to avoid it somehow. And the fortune teller just kind of told us, be careful when you mess with the past. Let's see, I think I can trust you, strange fortune teller lady. Okay, so once that thing is flashing... Whoa. That's that guy telling us, you need to call me right away. Very clingy. So I think we have to use the digipad right now. Okay. And it kind of gives you a hint as to what you're doing. So this is where later on in the game, you're going to see a whole bunch of different timelines. Right now we can just go back. So it says, if I go to the past, maybe I can gather a group of people. Because the fortune teller told us if we're around a group, maybe the guy won't try to stab us. Notice it used like some of our energy bar. You're limited in how many times you can time travel. Oh, that's such a wonderful sound, isn't it? Okay, so how far did we go back? Oh, okay, so now it's 1:30. So this is interesting. You see how there's 2 times at the top right? One says it's 1:33, which is where I'm at right now. And the top time says it's 2:03, which is the time in like current normal reality. So I still need to, I think, solve this before the 2:03 time hits 2:30. Let's see, how am I playing this? So I tried to play it on my PS3, but it wasn't working, Linz, so I'm using an emulator called PCSX2. And I didn't spend a whole lot of time configuring it, I just didn't have time. I was in a rush to get this working. Let's see, our Nature Valley energy bar, that's it. So, we're supposed to have a crowd of people, so I'm just gonna go talk to people.
Excuse me, have you seen a man walking around here?
That's generic. There's a dog.
I guess this is as far as I go.
Alright, not a friendly dog. Oh, every time I do that I lose some time. Yeah, see, it's so funny this game revolves around timelines because my favorite audio drama and game I'm currently playing both revolve around different timelines. Oh, that's cool. I do notice the game chugging a little bit at times, but it still seems to be playable. Let's see, ask the little girl. Angry doggo. Not this little girl.
What? Looking for a date? Do me a favor. Go away.
What a jerk.
I look strange. Mind your own business.
I want to know what we say to her. All dogs are friendly if you're brave enough. Yeah. Like when Georgie got me, he was super friendly. I was a little too brave. All these awkward angles. Hello.
May I help you? If you need a city map, please help yourself.
Oh, we can get a map?
By the way, if you want to look at the map, just press the triangle button.
There we go. Old city map. Is that a real city? Lebensbaum? Is that how you say that? Let's see. He was in a musician mindset, John. You didn't let him finish. Oops. He is an artist. You need to let him express himself. Or you get very grumpy. There's another dog. Is this guy half frog? His legs are extreme. Seriously. This guy's legs go up about 4 feet, and then he has like 2 feet of torso. I remember the music in this game is really bizarre, too. Notice it tells you like the street you're on at the bottom left. That's kind of cool. Okay, so there's the fortune teller again. I don't think we have to talk to her. There's somebody. Just press the triangle button. So this kind of shows me... Okay, so there I am. I'm the blue arrow. And I think these green dots are little, like, spheres of time travel energy we can grab.
Have you seen my mother? Okay, guess I'll go
Okay, so I think we just told her to go to the square. So I think we're trying to gather a group of people at the square to keep us from dying. Let's see. Press triangle to suddenly break the fourth wall. Let's see. Not quite the same, but I've had to tell people press the X button at work, which just... That's awesome. So now we're in the cafe we started at, remember?
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
I vaguely remember you can break the game right here.
Yes?
Like if I walk down here, you see that's us right there. So you create like a time paradox if you interact with yourself. Luckily we're sleeping, so we know don't talk to him. If I do talk to him, it's game over. Yeah, the music's kind of bizarre in this. A funny thing. I would, Tajay, but I don't want to restart the game. Okay, so we talked to that girl with the crazy hair. There's got to be some more people we can talk to. Let's see, how did no one there see there was two of you? Well, the girl was kind of like, have we met before? I call hacks. Okay, what about you? I've already talked to her.
Where can he be?
He's in the square. Go to the square. Yeah, we met before. There's another one right behind me. Oh, here's somebody we haven't talked to. It feels like Pac-Man. We're just wandering around trying to find these things, moving around. Here we go.
You want me to come to the square at 2:30? What's going to happen in the square? A performer, maybe? Well, all right. I don't have anything else to do anyway.
Performer. It's just a glitch in the Matrix. Nothing to worry about. So those energy units, I just grabbed one. That's what we need to time travel. Okay, let's check the map again. So there's a bar up there, but the dog is blocking us from going into a lot of these places. This music is obnoxious. Actually, Georgie's singing might fit really well with this. Wait, Nate needs more snacks? Get the dog and me some more snacks. No, there's nothing over that way. I just had Chipotle, so I'm good on snacks for a while. I have enough sodium to last me a couple days. Maybe... Can we go talk to the fortune teller again? I wonder how she would react to us if she knew we were time traveling. Let's see, where was the fortune teller? I think it's this way. We must be very charismatic. Hey, go to the square. Okay.
Welcome. Oh? You are not in your own time, are you?
She knows.
Unless you return there quickly, you won't be able to go back at all. Beware.
Interesting. Is this the same kid we talked to earlier?
I can't find my mom. I'm off to the square to find her.
Yeah. It's the nice legs. That's where he gets his trust. Oh yeah, so we have an inventory. What do we have here? A postcard with a view of the city. That didn't help us. There's so much happening, I better write them down. Okay, what's this? Is talking to someone all I can do in this time frame? Okay, so that makes me think he needs to do something else in this time frame besides just talking to someone. Here's the old map of this town. This is the same town, but in the year 1500. Do we need some legs emotes? I, for one, always judge whether I can trust someone based on the length of the legs. I'm 6'1", my legs probably aren't too bad. Although I'm not proportioned like Ike here. Then the next 3 emotes is just a set of super long legs. Yes, it's like... Or it's like 3 emotes, 1 is the torso, and then 2 for the legs. And you have to put them in order to make it work. If I can't use it for talking, maybe I can use it for something else. What can you use this for? Nothing. I'm trying to remember the solution to this, because there's multiple people to talk to. Maybe that's all I can do here. Let's see, imagine if Ike's legs were as long as his torso was like huge. That would be funny. I know, this is going to be a very leggy stream. Is there another building I can go into? There's the cafe. That's where the fortune teller is. We already went into City Hall. There's a guy walking up and down the back alley. Oh, let me check. Oh, we can go in the bar. Never mind. So this one might be kind of confusing because they're walking around and you have to find them. Where are you hiding? So there is somebody else we need to talk to. Oh, did we talk to her? I don't think so.
Have you seen my girl? Ooh, at the square.
That voice acting.
I'll go find her there.
Man, quality stuff. I'm sure that wasn't the receptionist, but they just got to do that. This guy looks mysterious.
Have you seen a woman wrapped in a coat wandering around here?
Oh, our beeper is flashing. Ooh, at the square! Wait, do I have a funny voice for that one? Not really. I need to add some more voices to this. One of these streams, when I have extra time afterwards, I want to go through all the voices with you. Oh man, she's creeping on me. And you guys can help me pick some new voices to put on the stream. Let's see, the guy with the glasses, or the girl rather. That's probably who she was talking to, or talking about. So I think because it's flashing, we're ready to go back to our other time. It's best that I return as soon as possible. Yeah, hello lady, can I help you? I'm just gonna time travel right in front of her. Watch, she comes back with me. That'd be amazing. She's sniffing your shoulder. Maybe Ike smells really good. Okay, so there's a dog again. Oh, see, now there's a whole bunch of people over here. And there's a performer. So if we're in this crowd, maybe we don't get killed. Let's see, can we talk to them?
What?
That was useful.
Quiet! I'm watching the show.
You were about to eat my shoulder a second ago.
Look, I'm busy right now. Don't bother me.
They're really into it. God, my internet is so bad. The game's janking a little bit too.
Hey, now here's a guy with no worries.
Are we about to get killed again? Is this the killer's point of view?
There was someone behind me. Oh, but it looks like the crowd scared him off.
Nice.
Oh, that fortune teller. She told me to come back.
What a fascinating
I should go look her
performance.
up again.
They can juggle 3 balls. Amazing. All right, prologue complete. I'm not sure how saving is going to work on this emulator. I'll go ahead and try this. Watch, it crashes. Besides these saves, we can also do like save states, which I kind of trust more. Did the assassin turn into a juggler? No, I think the assassin was behind me. We didn't actually get to look at him.
Did my fate change? Did anything happen?
This game also has a whole bunch of different endings. But in this game, the game's short enough, it's worth going back and trying to get the other ones. Do they sound the same? A funny thing. A couple of them could have been the same voice actor, just trying to do different voices. Main character plot armor. Creates a virtual memory card. Okay, that works, Tasha. I like that. So you can't have our protagonist sounding too interesting. Let's see, if you look in the directory you installed it, there'll be a memory called folder file. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is my first time using this particular emulator.
You have been defying fate, haven't you?
I like her voice.
I am beginning to see a new thread. But... you are still in danger. 3 o'clock is now the fated hour.
What? You mean I still haven't gotten to the root of the problem?
We just bought 30 minutes?
If you can return here, even after the appointed hour has passed, then I will tell for you the next fortune.
Her hair says 12, but her voice says 112. Oh, that's wrong. Let's see. See, I haven't used it in a while, so I don't remember if it's actually a whole folder or just one file, but it'll be there and they are reliable. Okay, whew. I'm probably going to do a save state just in case, but it's good to know that's there. But, the voice acting is amazing. Oh, there's some more time travel juice. Energy unit. Alright. So, what's going on? Oh, there's a fire. Okay. We should go investigate. Time travel juice, my favorite. Ooh, this fire. That's a little too much for this emulator. Am I supposed to do something with this? Don't stare at the fire too long. Here's a bunch of people. These are the same people, aren't they?
Terrible. Oh dear.
I lose 30 seconds every time they say one word.
Cool. Look at that thing burn.
Wait, I took the life of an innocent building? I didn't start that fire. We didn't start the fire.
Jeez, I don't think anybody can make it out of that mess.
I would have to guess that guy started the fire. Let's see, what time period is this? So we're currently in 2001. It shows the date at the very top. His legs are insanely long. Oh, those kids crying. Oh, I see what you mean, Relentless. That's true.
Grandpa's in there.
Butterfly
Please
effect.
Help him. Help, please.
Where ye are supposed to go save your grandpa from the burning building, the heat of the fire is too great. It's too dangerous. I'll try getting inside. What should we say, guys? Hell no, kid? Or, yeah, I'll go kill myself. Not like we are destined to die in the next few minutes. Let's see, this is 2001. I thought it was supposed to be like 1350. No, we did get a map of this town from 1500, though. But currently it's 2001. Well, kid, let's be real here. The smoke's probably messed up your grandpa's lungs, so sucks to be you, I guess. He's already gone. Let's see. You think you're smart, and then Relentless comes in with some PhD level thinking. Well, spoiler alert, if I say it's too dangerous, which we can.
Sorry, kid. Damn, where's the fire department?
Then you're still just kind of left here, and nothing's gonna happen. So we have to talk to him again.
Are you gonna help my grandpa?
We have to give it a try. Unfortunately, Grandpa's a dead kid, sorry. Let's see, also, for anyone still thinking about reading, oh, the Dresden Files, right, the building was on fire and it wasn't my fault. It's actually one of the lines from the books. Everybody's stealing from that series, Tashe. Jeez, what a thing to say to that poor kid, I know. Alright, I'll give it a try. I'm sure this is going to turn out great for us. I'm just going to have to take a nap right here. Instantly dead. What the hell was he thinking?
It is difficult, after all, isn't it, to change one's very destiny?
Actually, that one was easy to avoid. Let's see, I like the way he's just opening and closing his mouth like a fish. He looks around. Okay, so we're about to die again. But...
man, this is not a good time.
actually, it's a great time. So we have to travel back. The fire has not yet started at this time. So if we stop this fire from even happening, how could we be killed, right? Yeah, that looks like a comfortable place to rest. It's so warm and toasty. Oh, that's right. We never got to Grandpa. Alright. How would this fire start? Hey, you little shit. I heard a match go off.
Damn it.
That started the fire? There's like a single piece of paper on like rock concrete.
Who was that person responsible for the fire?
Yeah, he took off pretty quick, huh? Can we go in the bar? It might still be closed. Nope. I was about to say, a stone caught the house on fire? I mean, there was a... it was kind of close. Was it right over here? No, I think it was right here. It wasn't too far from that barrel, but still, I don't see the barrel catching that stone building on fire. It's best that I return as soon as possible, so I think we solved it. We'll just go back. The house is a fragile artifact of history. Oh, I guess I think back to in France recently. I would imagine a lot of that was stone too, but at least the top area, it looked like it was all wood that was burning. Oh, what a tragedy. It was really cool that, whatchamacallit, Ubisoft is giving out that Assassin's Creed game for free, so you could check out the cathedral and everything. And they're all gone.
So this is what it means to change the past.
"7 minutes. Best chapter time ever." Let's see. "We once wrote and performed a play in high school. It was about our teachers, and they built a stone house out of wood, and then it caught fire." It's meant to be, Relentless. Speed run. Petition to start John Cadia book club. Why not? We can add another channel in there. I'll go ahead and save it after every channel. Why not? It's been a long time, but there is one chapter that you don't want to overwrite. I think it's like chapter 5 or something. That's like an important chapter that changes how the end can be. Ike literally looks like a Final Fantasy character. It's that kind of like Japanese art style, huh? Hey, it's her again.
Sir? Oh, good. I wasn't sure whether I'd find you.
I'm sorry? Oh, didn't I leave enough for the coffee?
Oh, no, that was all right. Here, you forgot this. It is yours, right?
Huh?
It's such a gorgeous stone, like a jewel or something. It gives me a funny feeling to look at it. If you make it into a necklace, I bet it would look great on a lot of girls.
Hint, hint.
Well, this isn't mine.
What? But I checked with the other customers.
I'll take it.
Well, whose is it then?
So, you came looking for me just to give me that?
Well, my shift's over anyway, and I thought maybe I'd just try looking around, see whether I could give it back. Oh, I almost forgot. What about this? Did I strike out on this one too?
No, this lighter is mine. Thanks.
Yeah, 1 for 2.
You're welcome. But I'm always the one running these kinds of errands. I feel so tired.
You can't be tired from something that simple.
Oh,
There's a lot
shade.
of people out there whose lives are a lot tougher. Like me.
You're an interesting guy.
My name's Ike.
They're so robotic in how they move.
How
I
about
love it.
Should I make you a necklace with this red stone? I may not look it, but I'm pretty good with my hands.
Wink, wink.
Really?
Tomorrow. I'll make it for you tomorrow. Should I meet you at the coffee shop?
Uh-huh. I'm there all day tomorrow.
Great. I'll see you then, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow. They emphasized tomorrow. We're not going to live till tomorrow.
All right.
Just as that happened. I love this game. This was cool back in the day, right? Or is it my imagination?
And that someone is out to get you. Now, how do you suppose you can prevent that?
So bad. I love it though. It's one of those so cheesy it's amazing. Okay, so what did we learn there? Somebody jumped out of the tree? So do we have to do something to the tree or do something in that area? Let's see. I want that scream as a sound clip for this stream. That I don't know if we can. That'd be hard to get. Like isolate that one voice. Therapy Android, she might be able to do that. She has all kinds of cool like sound equipment. She got me some really good sound clips from Detroit that we put in the stream. Let's see, this whole game is just a self-defense lesson for socially awkward people. That's amazing. Let's see, Japanese games, especially older ones, tend to have a lot of silly lines and cheesy voice acting. Combined, it's hysterical. Nobody knows about this game either, so this is like perfect game to show you guys. Except for Linz. Linz has played this. Kind of did sound a little sexual, didn't it?
Oh, you came back for the stuff you forgot. I made Dana go out to look for you. She said she'd try the town square.
Oh, that's... See, she said that she had some free time, so she would try to go look for somebody. He's saying, I made her go look. Yeah, her story's not checking out. Wonder if there's anything new in here. Hey, spaghetti.
28 stab wounds. Don't talk to me if you've got nothing to say.
28 stab wounds on that guy? That was funny. Let's see, I play a lot of action games that have grunts and such. Doesn't exactly make me seem innocent. Oh, that's true. Okay, so let's go... I think I remember the solution to this one. Wait, what's this? Oh, she comes back.
Sir? Oh, good.
So I think, you see at the bottom right, it shows skip, and I can press circle.
Didn't I leave enough for the coffee?
I think that means that we've
no,
seen this
that was
before.
all right.
Nothing's going to be different.
Here,
So I'm going to go ahead and skip it,
yours, right?
because we just saw it. Yeah, so right before the dude jumps out of the tree, we can time travel. Oh, that's weird. So this is where we're at right now. 2001. We can go all the way back to 1580 for this chapter. Why the hell do we have to go back to 1580? Take the waifu along for the ride. I tried to take that woman that was eating my shoulder. It didn't work, but we could try. Let's see, does this imply we're setting the tree on fire? We got to do something to the tree. Let's see, your killer's time traveling too. I don't think so, Tasha. I think we're the only one time traveling. But yeah, let's go way back. Oh, she is totally coming with us. We brought the waifu. Step into my Wayback Machine. I'm always scared my computer's going to crash at this scene. What did it say, 7 p.m.? I think it's nighttime.
You have a nerve, my girl. Really? What with that one being punished yesterday, too? What is it that you don't understand? What's so difficult about being more quiet-like? Dressing above one's station is an offense, you know. Do you want to be punished, like that woman?
What's wrong with wearing what one likes? And this dress is one of my quieter ones. Really good ladies. You'd like to wear this kind of a dress yourself, wouldn't you?
She's a witch.
Well, I never. A little neighborly advice, and she sasses me. All
sass.
Right, we'll have the law down here.
That's right. You tell her. Oh, that's not very pleasant, is it? Come on. Let's just let this pass, all right?
Well then, in exchange for us not telling the law, you'll make us dresses for free. Right, that is. You're a seamstress, you are.
That's right. You tell her. You'll make me one, too.
What a bunch of jerks.
Oh, dear. I don't see how I could do a thing like that.
We're doing this just to be obliging.
Boom!
What are you?
Who are you?
What's this?
A shrubbery.
Get yourselves home, everyone.
Fetch. Oh, sir! This man just suddenly... I see now. It was you. This little girl called for help. Wicked little sly boot.
Sly boot.
The hussy. Sir, you must arrest her at once.
What? Why should you think a thing like that?
What's this now? What are you doing here?
Get that out of my face, dude. I love all the Monty Python references, by the way, guys. Okay, so we need to use an item right here. We have two options we can use. The lighter or the phone. I'll let you guys pick. Lighter time? Lighter time. They both serve the same purpose. Let's see, we need to get some Monty Python audio clips. Yes, we do. That's a good suggestion, Nate. Fire. When in doubt, light everyone on fire. Let's do that. I know smoking is bad, but I'm going to carry around a lighter just in case. Ooh.
Lord Almighty!
Fire from his hand!
Listen carefully. Stop bothering this woman and go home. If you do as I say, no harm will come to you. This time.
This time.
Sir, Mr. Watchman, sir!
This... What?
And you will keep what happened here a secret. Understand?
Yes. Everyone, give your word.
I promise. Forgive us, please.
Please.
Will that be, all? If it is, you could perhaps go away now. And everyone, go home too. Godspeed.
Man, Ike the time-traveling badass. He went from being nice to threatening people.
Oh, thank you. You've saved me. But who are you?
No, nobody you need to be afraid of. But enough about that. Did you see a girl? She's about your age.
What? Oh, no.
Oh, that's not good.
Look, why don't you stop by my house? It's right over there. We can't stay out here, and you can tell me everything inside. Let me introduce myself. I'm Margaret.
I'm Ike. Ike Kush.
Well, Ike, shall we?
Ike Kush. Kind of forward, just come into my house. I don't know you. Times have changed. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have to follow her. Why is this lady so concerned with this witch? I think she thinks this witch is out to help her. Or warlock, right? Is that the same thing as a male witch? Damn, Margaret, you just met him. How unintimidating would it be if you just fumbled with his fire magic for a good minute?
What is it?
Oh, I guess I'm supposed to go in her house. Okay. Give a man a fire, he'll be warm for a day. Set a man on fire, he'll be warm for the rest of his life. That's messed up. I love it. Hey, Drolshenka, how's it going? That's a true time-traveling line. Come with me if you want to live.
Mother, I'm home. How are you feeling?
I am all right today. There hasn't been a great deal of pain. Is someone with you? A guest?
Wow, would you look at those strange clothes?
We met in the square. He's looking for someone. Isn't that right?
Yeah, something like that.
Your friend's voice is remarkably like your father's.
Do you think so? Where is Father anyway?
Closed up down there again. He won't come up, even with Mother like this.
It's all right, Hugo.
Oh, there's Hugo, Linz.
I love your father better for doing what he believes in.
Is that how it is?
Hugo,
Nate.
you'll carry on after your father someday, won't you?
What year did they invent color?
I don't know yet.
It's all kind of sepia, isn't it?
Well, maybe I'll just go take a peek. I wonder if Father had his dinner yet.
Oh god, what is he doing? Stranger danger.
Hey, please be careful with that.
What is that?
It's a machine, a really complicated one. It's, well, I don't know how to explain it to you.
Let me guess. It makes whatever dish you want appear?
No.
That'd be dangerous.
Okay, that was
He's
just wishful
inspecting
thinking.
those legs.
Well, then it maps the heavens?
No, it doesn't do that.
All right, then. I know! It lets you travel through time.
Ooh.
And you've come from the future. Am I right?
Well, actually,
What? I'm right? How could that be? How is that possible?
Well, that sounded weird.
And is that why you've got such funny clothes on?
well,
Hugo.
Mother, are you all right?
Mom's not looking too good.
Hugo. Hugo, you ought not bother our guest so. I'm sorry. He's very curious about everything, just like his father.
Yeah, he was grabbing me a second
he'll
ago.
become a scientist as well once he grows to be a man.
I'm not interested in alchemy, at least not right now. How can I be when it can't even produce a medicine to make Mother well again?
Perhaps not yet, but with time and effort, one never knows. I'm sure that's what your father believes, dear.
So, your father's an alchemist, huh?
Well, something like that. He makes medicine for people, and does stuff like mixing and grinding strange stones and metals. He's always doing that sort of thing. And I mean always, all the time.
Hugo, dear.
I think Mom's allergic to Hugo.
Father's completely wrapped up in his experiments. I couldn't even get him to look my way.
So what else is new? He's always staring at the kiln. He hasn't even noticed that I was born.
Hugo, don't talk that way.
Look how much taller we are. It's all that extra leggage.
You were looking for someone, weren't you? Tell me, what does she look like?
Is this girl like your, you know?
No, it's not anything like that.
I'm not sure how to read that reaction.
I actually don't remember too well because I just met her, but she was blonde and had her hair tied back kind of high, and I think she was wearing something reddish.
She's jelly.
Reddish, huh? Can't say I remember anyone like that.
Yeah, that sounds kind of jealous.
I guess I'll go look around. Thank you for everything.
Oh, you're leaving already? It's dark outside, so be careful. Let me know if you find her. I'll keep an eye out.
Tough luck, sis. Guess you're just not his type.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Well, goodbye. Thanks for your help.
Oh,
no,
Hugo.
I'm sorry I couldn't help much. See you soon, all right?
Oh, she wanted that necklace. She didn't even know about the necklace. What did we say? We were going to make her the necklace tomorrow? Yeah, it's going to be a while. Let's see. Can he clap his hands together and create constructs to do battle? Well, what's that a reference to? Let's see. Did the idea of time travel exist in 1500? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe they had like stories about it, but I guess that's all we have now, right? Oh, Full Metal Alchemist. Okay. Let's see, I don't remember all those stylistic details. Our characters is one fashionista. Back in 2001. Remember, this is Japanese developers trying to imagine European characters and areas. Okay, where could she be hiding? Ike is really the only thing that's not sepia-toned. Here's somebody.
Is there anything interesting happening around here? A blonde girl? No, I haven't seen anyone.
It's one hell of a mustache.
How about the square? There may be someone there who can help.
That's about the only place I know how to get to, the square. Oh, notice this. There's no tree right here, but there's a guy looking like he's planting a tree. And there's also this girl stuck in here. Is this our friend?
Come to laugh at me like all the rest, have you? It's a terrible time we live in. You put on a pretty dress and they punish you. I thought the squire would be merciful, but a blonde girl, I wouldn't know a thing about that.
I don't think that's her. Let's see, wait, do we go back in time 500 years to prevent a tree from being planted? You got it, Diddy. Let's just kick this guy in the head with our massive legs and be done with this.
Haven't seen you around before. A woman? Don't know anything about that. If I don't get this seedling planted by the end of the day, the foreman will have a what for.
I just thought that was funny. If you just take a statement at face value, a woman? I don't know anything about that. Oh, you go that way. Okay. Okay, we can't go in there. Dr. Relentless. Love it. That or his haircut. All the women just avoid him. Oh, we can go in this building. What's this one? Closed. Okay, never mind. There's a ladder. Where the hell did he just put a ladder? Oh, wait. With those legs, he could totally fit a ladder in those pockets. Okay, most everything is closed. I'm trying to remember what we need a ladder for in this game. See, maybe he has the asexual. With that haircut, I can't think of many guys who would approach him either. He's not getting any from either side. Oh, thank you, Linz. So I don't need it right now. Right now we're just kind of looking for clues as to where she could be.
The squire's manor is beyond that gate. The squire's crest. Come to think of it, the seal on the manor house is about to fall off. Everyone is saying how it ought to be repaired.
Is that important? I can't go that way. The game's running a little janky, but not too bad. I think we'll be able to play this game. I was a little worried that it might have some problems where we just couldn't get past. Let's see, if we destroy this town now, then in the future we won't have the problem of being murdered here, because it wouldn't exist. We might be from this town. Maybe we wouldn't exist. I cannot carry more. Oh, I'm maxed out. Okay. Let's see. So I just installed the BTTV emote plugin yesterday at random. I have no idea that was actually an emote. Oh, that one that you just used, Lost? I need to set that up. That'd be cool for us to get free new emotes. Okay, let's go back in the alchemist house. Wonder if there's something else we could do here.
What is it?
Oh, nothing.
I was just going to rob you, but you happen to be there, so I'll go now. How awkward is that? You open up the door, nothing. Close the door. Yeah, that's not suspicious. Let's see, you can make 5 that work specifically for your channel for free. And then there are BTTV global ones, like that one I just used as well. Nice. Heck yeah, we need 5 free emotes. Although everybody has to install that to use it, right? Or do I just have to install it and set it up on the channel and then everybody can use it? Okay, so I'm thinking we have to do something to this guy with the tree. Let's see, only those with it installed can see them. I don't think I've installed it, Tajay, but I could see that emote. Let's see, we are so awkward that going to a different time, we're still the awkward one. Ike will always be awkward. Okay, is there something that we could do, maybe, to convince him not to plant that tree?
What do you think you're doing? Only the squire's got the right to come and interrupt my work.
Oh, okay, so something about the squire. If we get some kind of approval from the squire, maybe we can stop him from planting that tree. Our awkwardness encompasses all of time and space. That's awesome. Let's see, you couldn't see them before you installed it, you just saw text. Maybe I did install it in the past, I just don't remember. Gallows Adler. Hey, welcome to the stream. This guy's a gangly mess. He is like 75% legs. We've been talking about legs most of the stream. Okay, so this guy over here mentioned something about a squire's crest and how it was about to fall off. But then the area to get to the squire, I think, was locked. So that didn't help me too much. What if we check our little notebook? Unfortunately, the guy who's planting the tree will only listen to somebody who has the squire's crest. Okay. Let's see, I wonder if Ike is related to Jack Skellington. I could see that. Oh wait, where is the squire's crest? I wonder if we can see it somewhere here.
You want to take a look inside? Well, I've got the key. Of course, I can't let you in for nothing. What have you got to trade?
Wait, this guy's gonna let me trade? Just to get back there? Okay. It's not a very good guard, is he? What could he want? How about a picture?
Well, alright. Come on inside.
Hopefully that's what I should have traded. I just kind of picked it at random. So you go to the gate, this gate right here, right? And then there's the crest. And it's highlighted, so we should be able to pick it up. I think it said it was a picture of like the town square or something. It was a picture from the future. Except Ike doesn't seem to have the personality. Not of Jack Skellington, that's for sure. We can't even go in there. Okay, so maybe we just have to use the ladder to get up there. Let's see what's back here first. He had an afterlife crisis. Oh, these camera controls are so bad. There we go. If the camera's too close to a wall, you can't move it. Okay, so let's try to use the ladder right here. Oh, there we go. Can we take our ladder back? Oh, I think we're done with the ladder. Okay. So now that we've robbed this place, let's go show that to the guy planting the tree. There's a dog behind me. I think Georgie's running around the house. Oh, my computer's struggling. You can do it. Time to update my processor. Georgie's getting all warmed up for his solo. Oops. I need to use the item. I can't just talk to him. Let's see, this game is very weird in a hilarious way, but I really like it. Hey, Null Vortex, how's it going? Have you played this game before? It's a very early PS2 game. Very Japanese, back when Konami wasn't garbage. This says, I'm the boss.
This is the squire's. What's this now?
Yes, I have a message for you. The squire doesn't want a tree here.
What?
Oh, we can pick something. So do we want to tell the squire to plant flowers? Or do we want to tell the squire to put up a statue? Let's see. But I've countless complete Let's Plays and streams of it. Nice. No. Is this game streamed very often? A statue sounds bomb. I have no real reasoning for this. It just sounds bomb. Let's see. Can it be a statue of us? Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be a statue of. Let's see. Every time I play this, I always chose statue. Okay, so I think we got 2 for statue, 1 for flowers. 3 for statue now. Let's see. I doubt he can make it up 5 minutes. All right, let's go with statue, because I really want to say what the statue looks like. Maybe it was Jesse that I was listening to. Jesse's right here. I heard panting, which isn't usually Jesse. Okay, I think we got more votes for statue, so let's do that.
Well, now. All right, then. If the squire says so, that's that. Guess I'll call it a day.
People are so gullible. Wouldn't you, like, go check with the squire if it was kind of weird? Okay, so our digipad is telling us to go back. It's best that I return as soon as possible, so I think we're done. I said, you would think that the murderer could still hide behind a statue. That's actually what I first thought, too. We shall see, though. But now we're coming back here without... what was her name? Dana? We never found her.
So Dana is somewhere back there in the past.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what have I done to get her involved in this? I promise I'll find you. Please hang in there. Until then.
Hey, didn't he say that he knows smoking's bad?
Today is a good day to quit.
Good boy, Ike.
I don't want to die.
Is that a... I think that is a statue of us. PSA, don't smoke, kids. That looked like us. The legs were huge. Let's see, just stranded the poor girl in 1580. She's not going to last long with Marguerite there. You see how jealous she was? If she finds her before we do, she's a goner. Let's see, this is some next level ghosting. See, we're the most worthy candidate for the statue. Rest in peace, Dana. Alright, let's go ahead and save it. Now it's 5 p.m. Alright, a little bit further. Our legs deserve a statue, honestly. I mean... Oh no. That was quick. As soon as it was done loading, pot to the head. I don't even know the context. Where the hell were we?
Excuse me. What do you think you're doing?
Dying.
Do something useful. You know, like gathering information. I'd deeply appreciate it if you wouldn't disappoint me.
Such a creepy voice. Yeah, at what point do we just give up and die? I used to call my ferret Long Boy, but that title rightfully belongs to Ike. Long Boy?
Hello, Ike?
Oh, Mr. Eckert.
Weren't you supposed to come around to my museum today? If you're not, I was thinking about closing up here.
I'm sorry about that. I'm going to head out there right now.
That must be where we died.
That's
the museum.
Right. I was supposed to stop by the museum. I better get going.
Let's see. No, he said he'll save Dana and then immediately pulls a smoke to relax. It's not like he's in a hurry. It's just like, I'll get to it when I get to it. Let's see. I would have thought that you'd be more careful walking in public by now. Seriously, I mean, I guess it might be hard to hear something or notice something dropping on your head. What's going on over here?
We're going to the art museum again. It's our daily course.
That sounds like someone in their like 20s or 30s trying to do an old woman voice.
My daily routine is walking up this slope to the art museum.
God, he has the eyes of a White Walker. Nope, we're still full on that. Okay. I deeply appreciate if you wouldn't disappoint me. That's what he said. Let's see. Hey, when a man gets a craving, it is. The guy is in the back power walking. Oh, I missed the power walker? Reminds me of Arya running from the wife.
Is anything wrong?
What do you think of this?
Huh?
Oh.
This. What do you think of this? The movie this poster's for. It's pretty popular, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
What's the secret for a hit film, anyway?
I don't have a clue.
That texture.
Maybe
So bad.
It's the method thing. The filmmakers or the director's life experience. Oh, I should have tried more things when I was young. I'll be 50 soon, and then it's all over. Life is short. You there, make sure you leave with no regrets, all right? Live each day as though it's your first and last.
It kind of is our last.
Okay.
What a weirdo. Let's see. My dad is picking up snacks. Anyone got suggestions for what I should get? Well, one of my favorite snacks is always peanut butter filled pretzels. Let's see. Recycled plot, famous actors, and sex. That's all you need. And lots of sass. Have a sassy main character. Or put the Avengers in there. That'll always make a lot of money. Hey, Georgie. Oh, Georgie wants to say hi. Actually, I got all the dogs in here. Georgie, come here. Oh, he's already growling. Mom's here to help. Look at Mom. Okay, Mama. Go get her. Oh, go get that. Someone's camera shy.
Come here.
Go get Mama. This is a hostage situation right now.
Does it smell nice? Here, baby.
Go get Mama. Where he's sitting, I don't think he can get up. He needs to be on his feet. We're okay. I didn't get bit. Go get Mama. Go get her.
Smell that? Come on.
Go get her.
Mama house. Look at baby. Look at. Smell that? Does it smell nice?
Go get her.
Does it smell nice? Smell it.
What I have to probably do is sort of get up a little bit so he just slides right off. Go get her. There we go. Just make a slide for him.
He wants back up.
He's trying to jump right back up. You just tried to kill me, Georgie. What are you doing?
Stop that. He's trying to kill you now. Go get him. Don't let him get back up.
No. He's trying to jump back on my lap.
Oh, he's trying so hard.
Stay down, Georgie. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Okay, we got our singing. We're good. Oh, Georgie. Georgie says no. And he sneezed. Let's see, I hope Georgie's not too upset. It's a Georgie said no moment. Me when someone asks me to do anything. You start growling and someone takes a microphone, puts it in your face, and it sounds beautiful. All right. Let's see. We got a hostage situation called negotiator. That's my wife. She's the negotiator. Let's see. Layering different pitch of the vocals for a sick bit, I see. Okay, so what are we doing in this game again? I got distracted by Georgie. I think we need to go visit the museum. He's just super passionate about singing. So I guess we go in here. Luckily, we didn't already get smashed on the head. How are you doing, Jake, by the way? Long time no see. Game John. Focus. Oh, did I hit the wrong one? Oh, I didn't click in it. I pressed the button, but I didn't put focus on the game. Derp. There we go. So basically all I did is I walked into the museum. Do this every time. I did better this time. Usually, I leave it on this screen and I start playing. This time I actually clicked back. I just didn't click in the game to give it focus. John Falia. Ooh, I like that lens. See, for as much as I drop by, I fail to drop by as much. Oh, it's no problem, Jake. I know life. Things get busy. But you're not doing bad? That's good. So we're looking for our friend here we're supposed to go visit. There's a lot of places to go in here. Bread. That would kill my wife. She cannot have gluten. These camera angles. It's very difficult to maneuver. I love bread. Carbs are delicious. Okay, I think we're back at the entrance, right? Yeah, that's the way out. Maybe we have to go upstairs. I say, oh, it's the excited Jake guy. Yeah, that's the Jake that we raided the other day. I think my emulator's having a hard time rendering these moose heads. Oh, there's a picture. The Squire's crest. Has it become a problem that the crest is gone? Well, that's kind of cool. So the crest is missing and somebody painted it. Or took a picture. Back then it was probably painting, right? Oddly dressed man. He looks very similar to me. Remember, that was the guy we saw juggling in the first chapter. Collapsed house. Where is this? This must be. That might have been the burning building that we saved. See, is that Jesus? Could be. Alchemist creating antidote. People really used to live like this. Portrait of an alchemist. So that's probably that Marguerite's dad. Where the heck is our buddy? There we go. Found the right door. So many animal heads. Oh, kitties.
Come in.
I'm sorry I'm so late.
Well, that's okay. Here, take a seat somewhere. So, what can I do for you today? Did you come to see my paintings again?
I already saw them all.
No. Well, I mean, that's what I was going to do, of course, but... Hey, Mr. Eckert, do you know anything about alchemy?
Why the sudden interest? Research of some kind?
Well, not exactly.
Well, let me see. I'm not really well up on it, but there was someone notable in this city, a man named Dr. Wagner. He was supposed to have been a magician or a scientist or something. I don't know anything much more than that, though.
I see. Do you have any documents and things from that time?
That's the fortune teller song in the background.
Wait a second.
That's what I did to Georgie. Of course I came to see your kitties. You got it right, Jake.
Is this the one? Whew, Here, I'll lend this to you.
Dust your books once in a while, dude.
The Magician of Our City.
It's a fairly old book, maybe the oldest one here. I think it includes things like stories about real alchemists that worked in this city, recipes for the elixir of youth, even copies of documents from the era.
Cat Georgie.
Of course, you need to take it with a pinch of salt, maybe a fistful. If there really was an elixir, I'd want it myself. I'll let you know when I need that book back. By the way, do you like cats? Mine had a litter the other day, as you can see.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Just like Lynn's.
Okay, but if you have a friend or anyone who wants a kitten, let me know. Are you going straight home today?
No, I was going to walk around the city some more before going home.
Was?
It's nothing, just some personal stuff.
Well, anyway, I have some more work to do, so I'll keep the place open until I'm done. Feel free to look around. It's better for the paintings to be looked at by someone who really appreciates them.
Thank you, I will.
Hint, hint. 0 out of 10. Worst protagonist. He didn't want a cat. What the hell? You take the cat. This is an adventure game. You can just hold on to it indefinitely in your huge legs. Free kitten. I'm loaded in cats. Take them away. Let's see. Forget these documents. They can wait. I'll cradle one of your kitties for like 10 minutes. He just offered you a whole kitten. You didn't just say no. I would have taken like 5 cats. See, I mean, it'd be cool to hang out with the kittens, but I too would have said no. I can't afford pets. Pets can be expensive. This is true. Let's see. My girlfriend's cat loves to be cradled. Aw. Oldest book and he just gives it away. Yeah, can we look at this book? The alchemist mentioned here must be... Oh, he just pulls it out, looks at it, and puts it back. I think that's Marguerite's father. We need a cat sidekick. Heck yes. Okay, so we already looked at a whole bunch of pictures, so I think we're ready to go down. Andy be like, did someone say cats? Shh. She might not be watching right now. I don't know. Side cat.
Who's there?
That's the voice that's been talking to us. Whoa.
I've heard that voice before.
Dark boy.
Of course you have. Do you remember me now? I was the one who saved you. You should be a little more appreciative.
What's going on around here? Who are you?
That's not very nice. Can't you be a little more polite?
He's very sensitive.
Not that there's much in a name.
Homunculus.
I've been waiting a long time to see you again.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
I look for you everywhere. By the way, are you using the digipad?
I'd be dead if I wasn't.
Have you come here to kill me?
I think you misunderstand. I'm only trying to help you. Certainly not murder you. It's
Certainly
just that
not.
I don't know how to give you any direct help. And that's the truth.
Stranger danger.
I think I'm going out of my mind.
I can't seem to convince you, can I? This is really very difficult.
We can choose 2 options. If you'll excuse me, or can you give me any proof then? Let's see. The name of this game is Shadow of Destiny. Perhaps Homunculus is the Shadow of Destiny. Or he's Shadow the Hedgehog. Maybe if they tried to render Shadow like they do Sonic in that new movie, he would turn out a little bit like this. Let's see, Homunculus is an artificial human. Let's see. Is this where Adam Sandler's Click came from? All right, let's ask him for proof. It's canon now.
In some small measure.
What the?
Okay, so it looks like he's forcing us to time travel. We haven't even solved our death of that crazy pop being dropped on our head yet. Come on, PS2, you can do it. Okay, now where the hell are we? Oh, it's the director guy.
Am I seeing things? Did that man...
Hooray!
Is that the museum owner? He's got hair.
Oh, gosh. Didn't realize anyone was out here. Sorry about yelling and everything.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You see, my wife finally had our baby, so you can imagine and it's a girl, too. The hospital just called me.
Wow, congratulations.
I don't know you. I don't care.
Do you work at this museum?
No, I'm sorry. My name is Eckert. I've just taken over from my father as the director of this museum.
What? You're Mr. Eckert?
So that's the guy with the kittens.
Yes, is there anything I can do for you?
No, nothing.
Wait, what am I doing? I have to think about what we're going to call her. Hey, great to meet you. Bye.
That guy's actually like one of the few decent voice actors in this game. Let's see, did you hear that the director of Sonic movie said that they're going to change his design? I'm impressed because, like, a lot of those special effects look like they were finished.
How about that? Just a small example of what I can do. How will you get home now? You better solve that on your own.
Wait, did he just break our digipad?
To handle a little thing like that,
What a jerk.
What am I supposed to do?
He dropped us like...
There used to be something in here. If I get some...
Oh, we need that time travel juice. So he tossed us like 20 years in the past. So yeah, 1979. And then took away our time travel juice. I am Joey Cruz. Hey, how's it going? Long time no see. How are you doing, man? Let's see, how does this guy have so much energy? I'm never that excited about anything. I'm jealous. I want that kind of energy. There's not enough coffee in the world for that. Let's see. This is the best voice acting I've heard so far. That's what I was thinking, Diddy. And I'm impressed that they're going to change the Sonic design because a lot of money already went into those special effects, but he's been so universally hated, I guess I'm not totally surprised. Have you ever played this game, Joey? This is a very old PS2 game. Kind of like a time travel puzzle game. Hey, there's the jogger. Whoa.
Well, another early riser.
That guy's intense. I'm just gonna get out of your way. Now see, to be fair, if Sonic wasn't designed like that in the first place, they wouldn't have to change it. Yeah, it's just not very often that the internet complains and they make a huge sweeping change like that. Not bad, just chilling. See, I've never played this. Oh, you're missing out. The cheese is great with this game. Okay, so now we can use it.
Now I can get back.
Getting re-energized with some coffee. What time is it where you're at, Joey? I would love to have some coffee, except I have to go to bed in about an hour or so. This game comes with cheese and wine. Nice. I wonder if there's any more of that time travel juice I can pick up. Wait, does our map work here? Because we don't have one for this time, I don't think. This is in the 70s. So you're on the East Coast. So it's midnight and you're going to have coffee? You're a rock star. That's awesome. Oh, you work night shifts. Never mind. This is normal for you. This is morning time. Okay, so I don't think we're going to find anything more. I think we just have to travel back. So we're going to go... We can go back to where Margaret was. Or we can return back to our normal time. And it says it's best that I return back as soon as possible, so I think that's where we need to go. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I missed that lens. There's usually one by the well. I think we can find more in this time also, though.
Well, What do you think? Are you a little more convinced?
I'm convinced just by your weird voice.
Dear, dear.
He's running away. He's got that creepy voice that convinces me.
Come in. Is that you, Ike?
We came back for a kitten.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Mr. Eckert, do you have a daughter?
Ooh.
Oh!
Hey, now that thing can't drop on our head because he broke it.
It's all right. I'll take care of it later.
I'm sorry.
I didn't think I ever mentioned my daughter to you.
You didn't.
Well, no.
Oh, a cat's scared.
I do have a daughter, or rather I did.
That's sad.
She was taken by some madman right after she was born. My wife was killed in the same attack. Does that answer your question?
I'm sorry. I had no idea.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm so sorry.
You know we're going to have to save his daughter. Let's see, the voices are different from the PSP version. Hey, buddy, I've never played the PSP version. How does it compare?
Damn it.
And I wonder why they would change the voices, because they're so immaculate in this game. Let's see. Yeah, I miss Jim Carrey. 90s and even early 2000s. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is a fantastic movie.
Any luck? Well?
Okay, I'll believe you for now. And I'm grateful that you gave me another chance at life.
Doesn't sound grateful. You should check out that movie, Jake.
Well, I'm really counting on you. If you die, I'll be in trouble too, you know.
I don't really get it, but are you sure about this? I mean, I can't do anything except for myself.
But that's all right. It's the way things should be. As you can see, my body is very fragile and won't let me do much. I picked up a baby the other day, and it was really quite terrible. Absolutely exhausted me. I won't ever do that again.
You picked up a baby?
So because of all that, I can only provide you with some backup aid. Oh, I almost forgot. You will see that red stone again sometime.
Foreshadowing.
When you do, could you acquire it somehow? I would like you to give it to someone called Dr. Wagner. That's all for now. I'll be seeing you.
Poof. Ninja vanish. Alright. So we need to find the girl we ditched in the... What's that, the 1600s or 1500s?
What on earth is going on around
She has
here?
the stone. Let's see, Me, Myself, and Irene. Oh, I haven't seen that in a long time. Truman Show was good too. I really liked that. I liked it when Truman, his wife, was like trying to advertise like coffee or something. And then Truman looks around like, who are you talking to? Like, why are you making a commercial right now? Let's see. That and Truman Show, I say easily his best movies. I liked both of those. He did a weird horror movie in the early 2000s too. I don't remember being that great, but it was interesting. How many save slots do I get? Oh, we get a whole bunch. Nice. I'm just going to do one for every chapter. 7 p.m. Sunshine is probably my favorite Jim Carrey movie. Like, from a total, like, just movie quality. 1 second. What? Did I just get stabbed again? Oh, Liar Liar was funny, too.
Are you all right? Isn't there any way you can avoid being stabbed to death? What about putting something like an iron plate under your clothing? And if you make good use of that, perhaps... Please, make a good job of it.
He's telling us that we need body armor. See, I don't know why, but this homunculus guy reminds me of Hugh from Final Space. Something about his voice. I've never seen Final Space. And people talk a lot of crap on Carrey, but he had some really excellent movies. Honestly, I've always liked Jim Carrey. Even way back before his crazy movies, he was in a show called In Living Color. He had some really funny skits back then. Okay, so we have a black and white picture. I think we need a time travel, but I'm gonna go get some more time travel juice real quick. The pen is blue. I vaguely remember that. That was from Liar Liar, right? Right now I'm just scoping out some more time travel juice. Since we were maxed out and then Homunculus took it all away. A jerk. Plus, I don't want you guys to miss out on these, like, amazing rain effects. Let's see, Lynn said there's usually one by the well. I'm trying to remember where. I've had better. That was a great line. I think it actually marks them on here, maybe? Oh no, those green dots are doors you can go into, I think. Yeah, I have to learn where they're all at again. It's been a long time. Wasn't the well over here somewhere? Here's the well. So there's nothing in the well, but there is one right around the corner. We can visit the fortune teller. I think she just kind of gives us hints. Buddy? Yeah, you got one. Nice. I don't think there's any, like, negative to talking to her. You just get more story.
Will you tell my fortune again?
Certainly.
She's very helpful.
The fated hour is 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's useful.
I see.
Listen carefully. What I tell you is nothing more than one possible future. The shape of your destiny can change depending on what actions you take. If you can return here even after the appointed hour has passed, then I will tell for you the next fortune.
So that's kind of a generic line every time. Just okay. Survive the time, come back, and I'll give you another fortune. What do you guys like better? In the US, they called this game Shadow of Destiny, and everywhere else, like Europe and Japan and everywhere else, I think they called this game Shadow of Memories. Which one do you like better? The fated hour is 8 o'clock. Emphasis on the 8. Okay, we got 3. We can find some more on our way, so let's go ahead and time travel. This is about 100 years ago. What will I find there? Okay, so there's the Margaret time in 1580, or we can go to 1902. This is where it defaulted, so this is where we need to go. But we have all kinds of timelines now. I've always preferred Destiny. I think I liked it just because that's what I had growing up. That's what I knew. Kind of like Resident Evil. I always liked the name Resident Evil more than Biohazard. That was like the Japanese name for Resident Evil. I think it's like whatever you're used to is your favorite. Okay, so we're going to 1902. The only hint that we have is we have to find some kind of plate to guard ourselves from being stabbed. Oh, it's snowing at this time. Apparently 1902 was gray, not sepia.
Oh, yes?
Very
Do you
gray.
work at this museum?
Museum?
What? This building is a...
This is my home. We've been here for generations.
Okay, so
As the descendants of the regional squire.
that's the guy's dad.
Now. At first it was my parents, now my wife. All in such short time. That leaves just myself and the two children in this castle of a house. You're right, it's too large for just the three of us. Perhaps it ought to be a museum, just as you say.
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't mean that as sarcasm. Don't be offended. Actually, I'm grateful for the advice. To tell you the truth, I'd been thinking that I should just
Oh, look
get
at that
rid of
texture
this
in the
house.
background. It's freaking out.
Too many memories of my wife to bring me sorrow. But a museum, that's something I haven't thought of. Maybe a good thing, a museum. Perhaps this is meant to be.
Everybody in this game is
There are
very
enough pictures in that collection of my forebears.
easily manipulated.
It seems he had an artist he favored.
You mean Carl Franson?
How did you know that?
I just stared at all the paintings.
Are you checking into this house? I don't remember telling anyone that it was for sale yet.
No, please don't misunderstand.
It's gonna fight
It's
me.
just that I happen to like his paintings. And it's not like, you know...
Well, all right then. I've made up my mind anyway. I'll turn a part of this building into a private museum and open the collection of paintings to the public. That way I can take care of the children while I work. Besides, I know that there's at least one admirer of Carl Franson's work. All right, that's what I'll do. I owe you many thanks. By the way, allow me
Stranger
to introduce
danger.
myself, if somewhat belatedly. My name is Alfred Brum.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ike Kush.
I'm grateful to you, Ike. Come inside. We'll have tea or something.
Okay.
Let's see, they had to save the color for coloring films. That's when it started making colored movies, I think. We need to reach the Technicolor phase. Baby, so realistic.
He's just gone to sleep, finally.
Oh, I forgot that little girl's voice.
All right, then. Come out by yourself, Sybil. Will you make tea for our guest?
If I must.
Yeah, the baby is Mr. Eckhart, the museum owner.
Here you go.
Ah, thank you for the tea, dear. Oh, yes. I should tell my sweet Sibylla. I've decided to turn this house into a museum. What do you think?
Whatever you decide is always good enough for me.
It's got huge eyes.
Thank you. I was a little afraid that you'd object.
Oh, it's much, much better than selling this house.
I see. I'm sorry I made you worry that much. I know. Let's have a photograph taken. If we're going to start a museum, we'll need to renovate. We'll all get a picture taken with the house before then. Please join us, Ike. There's no time like the present. I'm going to fetch the photographer this instant.
We've known him for
Mr. Franson?
5 minutes.
Early in the morning?
Franson?
Oh, yes, he's descended from the painter Carl Franson. Maybe that's why he's a photographer. He's a good friend of mine. I can count on him to come if I need him. Just wait a little while.
Her voice is grating my ears. It's like nails on a
Sibylla, you hold
chalkboard.
the fort and watch the baby, please.
Watch the baby, please. I always like that line for some reason. Oh God, we're alone with her.
Did you persuade Father not to sell the house?
No, I didn't do anything like that. This is something your father decided on his own.
Oh, I see. But I'm awfully glad that the house won't be sold.
Whoa, look how he's holding that cup.
Oh, it's coming undone here.
He downed it in one sip.
Give it to me. I'll mend it for you.
What? Oh, that's okay.
Don't worry.
Her head.
I may look
like-
little, but I can do anything.
It's like she broke her neck.
Everything besides cooking, that is. That's for Father to wear in the festival soon.
Hey, is that the juggler uniform? Uh-oh,
I
what's
say that
happening here?
too. So don't be shy.
We need an adult. Instantly sick.
Are you cold? If you are, just put that costume over you. I'll be done soon.
Watch, it's like a Ku Klux Klan costume or something like that. Just put that on, it'll keep you warm. Different times.
They're almost done.
Well, that was quick. So why do we need the costume?
You do look funny.
Oh good, it doesn't have a pointed head.
It suits you. Let's have the picture taken like that.
Let's see. Did anybody find the KKK in Red Dead? I did, just kind of like wandering around in the forest. And I tossed a grenade in there and took out almost all of them with one grenade. And I think there was one or two I had to beat to death with my bare hands. That was a cool scene.
What is it?
Got the juggalo going on. He looks like a juggler in the very first chapter. Yeah, we were the juggler all along. Oh, crap, there was something back there.
I'm sorry, but I have something I need to do, so see you soon.
With the camera angle, I didn't notice it until I walked out. Can I go back? Or was I? It is closed now. I'm never going to get that item. Or was it this room? Oh, here it is. There we go.
Oh, I thought you had to go somewhere.
No, it's all right now. Sorry about that.
Oh, I know. Will you put that costume back on and be in the picture? Please, please.
I just want that item on the table. Got jugglery. Let's see, that costume always cups up our best feature. It's the legs. It's always the legs. How are we going to take a picture and not show off these beautiful legs? Is that like a Fabergé egg or something?
Isn't that an interesting egg? Father bought it for me the other day. There's paper inside it, and you can write letters on there. But I don't need it anymore. You can have it.
That could be handy.
I was gonna write, please don't sell the house, and give it to Father. But now that he said he's not going to let the house go, it's all right.
You could also use the egg to write something else, little girl.
Isn't there an iron plate?
An iron plate? What do you want something like that for?
That's right.
Well, I just kind of need
Nope.
one.
Our egg now.
There's nothing like that here. What is it for? Do you need to grill something?
No, nothing like that. Hey, wait a second.
What is it?
A frying pan. Do you have a frying pan? Oh, you must have one.
She doesn't
No.
do the cooking.
When Mother died, Father had all her things taken away. So we only eat what the housekeeper brings nowadays.
They don't have any tools
No
in the
one
house?
will let me cook yet, you see.
Oh.
But cafes and restaurants must have lots of frying pans.
You're right. Good thinking, Sibylla.
You're welcome.
Maybe like the coffee shop?
It's too early for any of the shops to be open.
Oh, come to think of it, there was a bunch of frying pans in the bar where that fire was during the day.
What is it?
It's okay. Can I borrow something to write with? And can I use this too?
What is he going to write? Dear Ike, please stop dying. Thank you.
All right. Now it's a question of whether I can make it to that time.
Oh, so we're going to go back as the juggler with the egg.
Sorry, there's something I have to take care of.
Interesting. Dear Ike, you're an idiot. Go home. You're drunk. We were already so far up off the ground with our legs, I'm surprised it even had to lift us. So, are we going back to the first chapter? 2 o'clock. Yeah, I think that's when the game started.
Wonder if this worked. I'm pretty sure this is where I saw the juggler.
Where was I supposed to go? Or do I just use the egg? Let's see. Quit stranding innocent women 400 years in the past. That's what's written on the note. Okay, can I just like start juggling? Even I can juggle with these. Hey, it's just Ike.
There I am. Listen to me talking about no worries.
Flex on us, why don't you? Even I can juggle with these. Oh, tricky.
What on earth? There's something in here. Please, let it work. There's a letter inside. To Ike. Please get something like a thick iron plate. What the?
That's one way to do it. You think he could have just done that in his time, but whatever. That makes for a cool explanation for the juggler, because the juggler was kind of random. It's memento.
I won't fall for the same trick again.
Wait, what happened?
I'm really sorry. I mean that.
We just ditched her.
Well, I guess you wouldn't go home dressed like that.
It's all set. Everyone, come out to the front.
Come on.
I wonder how long we were gone.
You go on ahead. I have to get my baby brother.
You were supposed to be watching him. Oh, it looks like the director.
Hold still, please.
Well, that didn't look right.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry I dragged you out of bed.
That scene did not emulate well.
Thank you to you, too. You can change back now.
What kind of weird-ass photo shoot is this?
That's
Got this
right. I should get
creepy
changed.
guy in this mask in the picture. That's supposed to be a family picture. See, it turns out we were gonna like 5 seconds. She's just impatient and mean.
Oh, I thought you changed already.
What? Oh, not yet.
Got our low-cut jacket to accentuate our legs.
You've got a frying pan already?
Oh, that. It's a long story.
Oh, so it must have worked.
I'm sorry, but I have something I need to do, so see you soon.
Come again soon. You can use that key as much as you want.
What?
I saw you.
What are you talking about?
What's the matter? You have to go somewhere, right? You shouldn't be late.
She knows something that we don't know.
That's right. Okay, see you.
I love how everyone's ancestors look exactly like them. It kind of helps, doesn't it?
No, I should go back to the present from here where other people can't see me.
Got frying pan. It's funny how the frying pan just like dropped right out of our pocket. Imagine, what was it? The ladder just dropping out of our pocket. And see, everyone looks like everybody because they had 7 3D models in this game and like 4 voice actors. Let's see. Are you not a perfect clone of your mom or dad? I think 7 is an overestimation. Yeah, I'd agree. Where'd it go? There it is. So I guess we're just going back to the present. We're not spending much time looking for Dana, are we? Taking all the genetics. Give me all the genetics. Just like Sailor Moon. We've talked about it looking like anime. I haven't heard the Sailor Moon reference. I like that. Alright, so are we going to get stabbed, but it won't hurt us, maybe? 5 seconds. I'm going to get the hell out of here. Let's jump in a car. Do we fail? Oh crap, I think I had to use the frying pan. Oops.
Listen, if you want to live, try using a tool. But remember, use it when you have just enough time remaining. Do it right, and you should be able to survive.
That was my bad. I assumed it was already set up, ready to go. Fired. You're fired, John. Okay, so we can skip that. How far did it put us back? Do we have to redo some of that? Oh, we don't have the frying pan. Okay, well we can skip through some of these cutscenes, thank goodness. So I'm gonna power through and get the picture taken and whatnot. Oh, that's bright. That was a different loading scene, wasn't it? Hey, you guys get to see that cool texture again that we like so much. Or fried. Touché.
Oh, yes?
Do you work at this museum?
I think this is the scene with the texture. There it is.
What?
I see it freaking out in the background.
This is my home. We've been here for generations.
Okay, we can skip that. Skip. I just have to remember what was happening. Skip. And we need to get the egg, right? Skip. Imagine if you can skip every cutscene, how quick this game would be in a speedrun. You could probably beat it in like 20 minutes. And I never really told you guys, but during these scenes, I can kind of control the camera just a little bit with the analog stick. Skip. And we use our balls. Skip. Considering how much we have to do, we're actually getting a lot done. Grab that. Go back. I think it's time to go back now, isn't it? Yeah, it's highlighted. Holy jumping time travel Batman. So I'm emulating this game, but I actually have the disc in my computer, making it a little bit more legit. Technically, emulators are not illegal. Downloading all the ROMs, that's where it becomes a problem. Okay, so let's use the frying pan. I kind of heard a bonk. Much better. It is true. I might have better luck with an ISO.
I guess I managed to escape thanks to this thing.
Oh, there's a picture of us. Let's see, heading off to bed, Ginger? Well, thank you so much for dropping in. It was really great to see you again, and yeah, hopefully you can catch up on anything you miss in the VOD, and we can continue this game next time. Let's see, PS2 has some odd formatting on the discs. Yeah, I'm curious how my Blu-ray player is reading it. Hopefully it's doing a good job. So let's go ahead and save it. I'm just creating one for every chapter, because I know at some point, I think it's this chapter is one of the big ones, where you make an important decision that changes the rest of the game. Let's try to wrap up after this chapter.
8:30 already. I could use a little food. I guess being hungry is a sign that I'm still alive.
Oh.
Hey, I could go to that place, the one with the fire earlier.
That jogger's gonna kill me. Look at that power walker.
Art museum or library? I heard it was a tough decision. That was almost 100 years ago.
It's referencing our past. That's cool. All right. So, while we're going to the bar, let's see if we can find any more time travel juice. There's one. I got stuck on one of those pegs. Okay, this is the bar, I think. No? No, yeah, that's not it. Bakery. Let me check the map. I am here. Oh, okay, it's like straight the way I'm looking, and then a little bit to the right. Okay. We need to check out the statue with the legs first. Need to appreciate that. Is that us? I think that's us. Yeah, look at that. He's totally wearing our jacket. Yep. That's kind of cool. And he's making fire. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's a reference to what you were doing in the chapter before that one. Bar Zoom E. You can recognize those legs from miles away. Why the heck would they make a statue out of a random guy that said, you're not supposed to be planting a tree here?
Good evening. Please, have a seat over there.
Speaking of the guy that planted a tree.
Here? Oh, everything. Meat's good, vegetables are good. If you don't have anything particular in mind, Well, why don't you try the special?
All right, I'll have that.
Coming right up. You're gonna love this.
People are very touchy in this game. Because legs, that's why. How could I forget Lynn's? The legs are just so epic, they needed to be immortalized forever and ever. I always honor people who tell me not to do stuff.
Has as its grail 2 great projects. One is the synthesis of the elixir of life.
Ooh, lore
That
time.
which would free mankind from all ills of the body. The other is an amalgam, purely scientific in nature. The creation of a homunculus, an artificial life. Both require as their central ingredient a red stone, known as the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, there's the red stone. They said it could either
The Philosopher's Stone.
heal a life,
How could that be?
or create a homunculus.
Here we shall briefly examine the life of Wolfgang Wagner, whose alchemical prowess was known throughout the region. Though born a farmer's son, he became the ward of wealthy kin after his prodigious intellect was recognized, and pursued studies in medicine and theology at university.
I like those drums.
Following this period, he seems to have made his living as an apothecary, while pursuing the science of alchemy. However, what secured his lasting fame was no doubt the manner in which he met his end. Amid rumors of his engagement in an experiment of great magnitude and duration, Dr. Wagner's house was shaken by a thunderous explosion, and the alchemist himself was never seen again. It is often said that a no more fitting end could have been imagined for a magus such as he.
Oh, that ain't salt.
That sounds kind of suspicious.
Here you are. Enjoy.
Tell the guy at the table next to stop with the drums. Seriously, I'm trying to eat here. I think you guys all know how we're gonna die. Let's see, I built about 7,000 statues of my parents over the years because of this. Because people told me not to plant trees.
That's an interesting book you have there.
You want to look at it?
Please, don't shove that near me. I don't like the symbol on the cover.
Oh, I thought he just didn't like to read.
This? You don't like this pentagram kind of thing? You're a little strange.
Well, of course I am.
A little
In any
strange?
case, I know the contents of that book. Dr. Wagner, who is mentioned in the book, had a daughter, and she's a very significant figure to you.
Readings for nerds.
What? Like she's one of my ancestors?
But you see, the digipad is drawn to that age because of the link, whatever it is. Please, don't forget the red stone.
Oh, I've forgotten about...
For it too, but I believe that you are the one who is fated to acquire it. Getting your hands on it will be a step towards avoiding your own death as well.
We forgot about Dana years ago.
Remember that, Ike.
Hey, I need more.
Yeah, I think that's what they were pointing at, a funny
Gone
thing.
again.
That's the same
This is a
stone.
really one-sided kind of relationship. Me and the age this book talks about. What's the connection? What the... Oh, am I tired or something?
Dead. Most overdramatic food poisoning of all time. Amazing. That's how I want to have my next stomach pains.
Do you know what you died of?
Overacting?
What?
It was poison, probably from the sea hare. It uses the female of a type of sea slug as the basic raw material. You can control the rapidity of the effect and the intensity of symptoms by how you blend it.
Knows a lot about poison.
But you'll need to look into the details yourself. Why don't you try the library? Oops. I guess it's the art museum now. See you around.
Oh.
I guess it's the art museum now? What does that mean?
So we have to go back to the 1900s and convince them not to make a museum, but to make a library. Okay, so this is like right before we die of dysentery, right? So let's quickly travel back. How much? Oh, we have like 5. We're good. Now, I kind of remember certain things, so this probably won't take me nearly as long as it did the first time I played this game. But I can only remember small details. I do remember when I first played this game, though, I enjoyed it so much, I would take it to my friend's house, and we would play it, and I'd show it to everybody. John, food poisoned. Thanks, Linz. Let's see, this is all so complicated. I would just lie down and welcome death rather than put on such a huge amount of effort in surviving. I know, when you die like every 30 minutes, Relentless, that's so frustrating. You would just want to be like, I give up. This is stupid.
I'm still not sure, you see.
You don't want to turn it into a museum?
We're good at persuading
well, I thought
people.
about that, but I've got a lot of books, too. A library wouldn't be a bad idea either, don't you agree?
Basically, all we do is time travel and tell people how to live their life. Let's see, at what point do you stop and think, maybe someone is trying to kill me for a reason? Yeah, why would they be so persistent? Yeah, see, like I said, after the 3rd time, I would just be like, ah, fuck it, that's the way it is. Library is better.
Okay, you've helped me make up my mind.
Just that
the
easy.
Library it is.
Everybody listens to Ike.
He's been procrastinating like this for a while. Talk it over with him, will you? Decide what to do with this place. I mean, really.
Yeah, now it should be a library. But do we have the time traveling beeper going off? Not yet. So I think there's something else we need to do here. When you have legs like this, anyone will listen to you. Yeah, because what if you kicked them? That's like a death sentence. Legs got the final vote.
What is it?
No, nothing. Just came to talk, that's all.
Oh, you can go anywhere you like. That's nice. I always have to mind the baby, so I can't go outside to play. Besides, Father will be busy changing the house around from now on.
Sucks
Is
to
it
be
pretty
you.
boring for you here, Sibylla?
Yes, just a little. Oh, don't tell Father. He'll worry, you see.
It's okay, I won't tell.
She needs a playmate. I
Hey,
can think
Sibylla,
of a
do you
good
like
playmate.
cats?
Yeah.
Kittens?
Yeah, I love kittens. Oh, are you gonna get me one?
I know someone who
Kittens.
might be able to help. I'll ask him if you like.
Really? A kitty?
How do cats handle time
Okay,
travel?
I'll bring you one soon.
Now, a cat, that was in modern times, right? Okay, is there something else I'm supposed to do here? It's time travel, John, not radiation. I don't know. I actually read a really cool Stephen King short story. I want to say the book was called Skeleton Crew, but one of the short stories was called The Jump. And it was about us learning how to do, it wasn't necessarily time travel. It was like travel at like light speed. So like you could get to like a far off planet or the moon or something in like an instant, basically like a teleporter. And
I might as well turn back. There's nothing this way.
let's just say that story got very dark. It was pretty cool. It would make a good Twilight Zone episode, not It was a little too short for a movie. Let's see, I think I'm going to give this small child an animal she's probably not equipped to take care of. I'm sure this will go down smoothly. Plus, her dad's not going to help her. Okay, so the game's not forcing me to go back, but I think I can go back anytime I want. Let's see, I picked up one of those bulk-sized things of drink mix for like $10. Makes like 16 gallons worth of pink lemonade. Oh, that's awesome. Reminds me of, I used to drink Kool-Aid a whole bunch when I was a kid. Imagine how confused this cat will be, a poor kitty. Let's see, I'm going to give the small... Oh, yeah, I read that one. Yeah. Okay, so I want to check the notebook, just to be sure. The Sea Rabbit Antidote, the library. Okay, so it's still just talking about the library. So there's a couple things we need to do in modern times. That's where young Mr. Eckhart is. But it's old Eckhart that has the kittens, right? Yeah, so the game keeps kind of getting more and more tricky because there's so many different times you can jump to. So wait, let's just wait it out. If that cat survives 100 years and finds his other kitty self, it'll destroy the universe. What are these old people doing?
What's that? Excuse me? Do I know anything about poison? No, not really my strong suit. Can't you find a book on that?
We're going to ask everybody about poison.
Poison? I'm sorry, but I really don't have a clue. Try the library. There's probably something there that could help.
Corey, how's it going? It's good to see you, man. See, cat's got 9 lives, so 9 times 15? Okay, so let's go... Where was the museum? Or library, I guess. There it is. Way down there. Okay, so I need to turn around. It's kind of this way. It was the kitten all along. This kind of reminds me of Shenmue. Have you guys played that game? Where you get stuck on an idea for a quest, and you go around and you talk to everybody about it. It's super awkward. I love that game. I actually just got that on Steam not too long ago. Ooh, time travel juice. But what if he has cats because his family has had cats? True, the people in the other times might have cats too, but we need a kitten specifically. Let's see, I have Shenmue 1 for Dreamcast and 2 on Xbox. I actually had Shenmue 1 on Dreamcast. Sadly, I sold my Dreamcast way back when. Always regretted it. And then I also have Shenmue 2 on Xbox. I still have that. It's super awkward. I love it. John, 2019. Here's the book we probably need. Let's see, I stole... Oh no, sorry, I said I sold, not stole. I sold my Dreamcast with all the games that I had for it. Okay, sea hare poison. The female sea hare is very poisonous. The only way to survive poisoning is by taking the antidote. The person poisoned can only survive the number of days that the sea hare from where the poison was extracted had survived. After that time period has elapsed, the person poisoned will die instantaneously. Among the various antidotes, the best one is that derived from the male sea hare. If this is used when one starts feeling the effects of the poison, you will soon start feeling the curing effects. However, this poison no longer exists in our time. It is unfortunate that we can no longer feel the effects of this antidote. Wait, did it just say that you get poisoned by the female and that the antidote is the male? Is that what that was getting at? Okay, so now it says it's ready for me to time travel, but I haven't gotten my kittens yet. Does he still have kittens? Let's see, right, you were given his grandmother a kitten from the cat litter, which means her kitten will grow up and all the kittens have birthed the ancestor. Oh, Tajay, that's some crazy cat time inception there. I like it. Hopefully he still has kittens.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Well, I need a kitten.
You can take one? Great. That's just wonderful. There, take the one sleeping in that basket. She's a nice cat.
I appreciate it.
Oh, he's sleeping. Catception. Got kitten. Alright, I think we're probably done here. Let's talk to him.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, not really.
Kitten is in our legs right now, where we put all of our stuff. Let's use cat. The hell I do with this? Puts it right back in his pants. What did you do with the kitten, Ike? Alright, let's go ahead and time travel right in front of this guy. This will have no adverse reactions on reality. Okay, so we can do a couple things here. We can go to the museum, or 4 years have passed since I first came here. It was trying to tell us to go here. But I kind of want to go give the girl the cat first. What's in the box? Oh, I love 7. I think we need to use that cat one more time before we give it up. Just to see that awkward animation. Let's see, when you got legs that long, it's basically a cat tree by nature. I could have cats in there I didn't even know about. Okay, let's use that cat again. It's just holding it by the butt. Sounds like a bad plan for a vasectomy. Ooh, God. No, thank you. Okay, I think she's... Oh. Time travel juice. Alright, let's use kitten on girl. Oops. That didn't work out. I now have a cat. I should give it to someone who wants it. It's not working. Maybe I just have to talk to her.
Oh, you've got a kitten, haven't you?
There we go.
Show me, please. Oh, she's so soft. Can I really have her?
I promised, didn't I? Make sure you give her lots of love.
Hooray! Thank you!
Aww. Hope nobody's allergic to cats. Use kitten on girl. Ah, yes. A totally normal sentence. It's kind of like in, what was that game? Remember we were playing Unavowed, and I was using, like, the booze on, like, the little girl? Just trying to get a reaction or something? See, can you imagine if you left your child alone with a stranger, and then they gave her a pet that you now have to deal with? That'd be messed up. Bagel! That's what it was. I tried to use a bagel on the girl, not booze. Okay, now I don't see the time travel thing anymore. Bagel, booze, what's the difference? Okay, I don't think I need to talk to him again. Oh, wine. I thought there was booze. Okay. I wasn't totally crazy. Bagel and wine on the babies. 2 more minutes. Oh crap, it's almost 10, huh? Alright. Or 2 more minutes until I die. I didn't talk to the fortune teller. Okay, 4 years have passed since I first came here. I think this is the area where we can make a really important decision that changes some stuff in the game. And I don't remember for sure, but I don't think it's possible to get the best ending your first time. I think you have to go through it a couple times to get the best ending. But it's totally worth it. All the endings are like very different. Oh, this is interesting music.
Come to think of it, she said her father did research. He may be this Dr. Wagner. They may have some sort of a link to me.
It's like they burned down their alchemy shop.
No, no! It's too dangerous! Don't get too near that house! There was an explosion just now. What with him dabbling in all that science? It's no wonder.
Science.
God sent his judgment down.
Is this Dr. Wagner's house?
Oh, so you knew him, did you? Well, anyway, you'd best not stick your nose in, or you'll be cursed too. See if you don't.
Yeah, Taji, I want to try to get through all the endings in this game, because the first ones you get are very unsatisfying,
Dr. Wagner's place.
But the good endings are really good. Interesting. This dog's probably not going to let us in. Like Georgie. You just need a microphone. He'll be happy. Let's see, I love the way Ike sometimes emphasizes words for no reason. Give him a snack. That's all puppies want, are snacks. Okay, so does that mean we need to go further back in time? See, are we ever going to find Dana? That's a very good question. Okay, this one just says I have a bad feeling. I'm already here. Do we have... I don't think we have anything to eat, do we? Yeah, we need to go find a snack. Dana's probably dead now. So, if she died, though, we could always go back further and save her, right? Actually, I think there is like a butcher or something in this time. Yeah, there it is. We need to go there. See, poor girl could have just chilled at the cafe forever. She had, well, her boss made her come find us, remember?
What? Looking for meat? Hey, you're kind of cute. I'll tell you what. You can have the scrap meat over there for free.
Whoa, lady. Is that all it takes? Looking for meat?
All right.
You're kind of cute. Alright, who's this person? Moral of the story, don't hang out with strange men or you'll get stuck in the past forever.
Excuse me, haven't we met before?
Actually, you took a bribe so we could go steal a key and steal that, whatchamacallit, that crest. The legs strike again. Yeah, if you ever see somebody with like 5-foot legs, don't hang out with them. Where is the meat? Maybe I'll give it to a dog. Now, if that was any of my dogs, they would eat it and sit their ass right back down guarding that door. At least that dog was nice enough to walk away. This doesn't look safe. But what happens if we die in the past? Well, it's homunculus.
You? Why are you here?
Who are you?
Hey, Stephanie, how's it going? Thank you for the host. Okay, so maybe he was just created right now because he didn't seem to know who we were. That might have been like past homunculus. Yeah, the birth of one, Tajay.
Looks like I need a key.
How are you doing, Stephanie? No, we don't have any keys, do we? I'm doing really good. We're playing a very old school PlayStation 2 game right now. Okay, where the heck are we gonna find a key? Right there. I just was mashing the A button. Time travel. I want to go in there first. There we go. More time travel juice. Maybe there's nothing here because it's all destroyed to look at. Okay, so let's go ahead and travel back. See, I see that. Alright, dude, I'm going to bounce. Well, thank you so much for hanging out, Jake. It's good to see you again. And I will catch you next time. What do you plan on streaming later? If you guys haven't followed Jake, we've rated him a couple times. He's a super cool guy. The last we saw him, he was actually playing Detroit Become Human. So yeah, give him a follow. He's a cool guy. Where am I going? Oh yeah, let's go ahead and use this. Oh, so now we can go back in time in the same time period. So her father sells medicine. I'll ask him about that antidote. And Disney 20 questions. That was funny when I was getting ready for bed that night when he was doing that game. And I was asking my wife, actually, because she knows Disney way better than I do. Which I killed at. Very nice, Tajay. Did you actually guess a couple correct? Hey, it's snowing? Or is that just like mist? The 3 I was there for. Oh, that's awesome. 3 for 3. Very nice. Okay, here's the alchemist house. See, before I bounce, I gotta tell a story. Oh, for sure, Jake. What's up? We love stories. There's one stream, we probably spent like half an hour just telling ghost stories. What am I looking for? Antidote? Oh, here's the laboratory. Just burst into someone's house. We do that. You got the answer in 5 questions? That's freaking awesome. I didn't see any of them get done in 5 questions during the Disney one.
No, I'm...
Whoever you are, I want you out. How did you get in here?
This guy's the only one that has any sense.
But are you Dr. Wagner?
Yes, that is correct.
Wow, say, is that for your research into the homunculus?
Someone has been telling you things you ought not to know. Is it Hugo? But of course, I don't think I've told him yet.
No, it wasn't. Call it a hunch.
A hunch? Well, if you say so. Excuse me, but I must ask you to leave now. And if you can, forget about what you saw in this room, please.
I see a weird looking vat there.
Are you by any chance looking for the Philosopher's Stone?
What did you say? You mean that you have it?
Well, no, I don't know if it's the one, but I have seen a stone, a red stone.
Ah, should you gain possession of it, allow me a small amount. I beg of you, please.
It's a little bit more friendly when we talk about what he needs, right? Let's see. Turns out Marvel wasn't that bad if you got the right character. Let's see, whoever you are, I want you out. Me, whenever someone comes into my house. Get out of here. Let's see. Yeah, Disney only has, what, 60 years to draw from? There are a lot of freaking characters in Disney movies. See, how was my day? My day was not too bad. Although, I found out today that I'm going to be traveling to Florida for work. That was kind of a shocker. In like 12 days, I need to fly out. So, don't you love those like last minute surprises?
If the homunculus can be completed, it will prove my theory is correct. If only I had the Philosopher's Stone.
Well, I thought the Philosopher's Stone could either do, whatchamacallit, healing or create that creature. He should be trying to heal his wife. Yeah, unfortunately, when I travel, I'm gonna have to cancel a couple streams.
Hi. Sorry if I startled you.
Aren't you the one from... I think you were looking for someone, weren't you? Quite a while ago. It's been some time. Did you find whoever it was?
No, not yet.
Did you kill whoever it
You're
was?
still looking? I'm impressed. Hasn't it been at least 2 years? Well, I tried finding her too.
2 years?
Afterwards, but I didn't have any luck. I'm sorry. But a lot happened to us right after you came. Mother passed away, you know. Oh, yes. Hugo's still at school. He started this year, and he's gotten serious about learning. I think he's decided to follow in our father's footsteps. But I shouldn't just make you listen to me talking. I'm sorry. So, what brings you here today?
Finally, we get to talk.
Is there something around here called a sea hare antidote?
What? What's the matter? Why do you need something like that?
Well...
It's here on the shelf. Help yourself. I won't tell Father.
Nice. Well, that was easy.
Thank you.
You said it was Yondu. I don't even know who that character is off the top of my head, Jake.
Is she my ancestress?
Should I not sleep with her?
Do I have something on my face?
Oh, sorry. I was just... I mean, I didn't mean to... Heck, guess I'll be going now.
Huh? You're going already? Why don't you just stay a while?
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
You can tell me about the future and things. Please.
So everyone thinks I'm from the future after all.
He whistles a lot.
Well, Hugo's the only one who says so, and nobody else believes him. Except me, that is. It's more interesting that way, don't you think? So, tell me, what is it like in your time?
Well, I keep getting killed.
Okay, then.
Good. Oh, I have some things to deliver, so I'll walk with you.
Whoops, no incest tonight, Grandma. Ew. I don't think Ike looks like he's from any era. Unless there's like an alternate human reality where we were like crossbred with ostriches or something with huge legs.
In my time, he's a director of an art museum.
Yes, and?
Well, I met Mr. Eckert's great-grandfather about 100 years in the past, and you won't believe how alike they look. The face and the hair. Well, they're both pretty young, but the hair...
You mean a little thin, maybe like the squires?
And I mean in the same way. You know, on the top.
They trash talking bald people.
In the blood.
Yeah, come to think of it, they both had a daughter.
Jake's like, okay, incest, I'm out. We'll see you later, Jake. Thank you so much for dropping in.
Well, Mr. Eckert said his daughter, she's gone.
You mean something happened to her?
Yeah, a crime of some sort.
He has
but
huge
like
legs,
20 years
Stephanie.
ago. And the funny thing is, it seems like he's still waiting for her to come back.
I see. I guess that happens.
We have to rescue that daughter.
It's like Hugo not being able to forget Mother. Family ties are strong, aren't they?
So Mom's passed away.
Say, it's gotten dark already. Sorry if I've kept you.
Not at all. I enjoyed the conversation. Oh, here we are. Will you wait a second?
Nate, that's a good thing. Oop, my controller's rumbling. Is that Dana?
Dana?
Hurry, Ike. Come on. Dang it. We just totally ditched her. The one time we needed those long legs and they failed us. Yeah, he should be able to run like a 3-minute mile with those legs.
What's the matter?
It's just that she looked like her.
That girl you've been looking for?
Ooh, with
yes,
the jealousy.
but I lost sight of her. Maybe it wasn't even her.
That girl?
Well, I need to go home now. Is that all right?
Of course. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Attitude
But
change.
You really are from a different world altogether, aren't you?
Well...
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone about the things you've told me. Not that anyone would believe me anyway.
Thank you. It would be better if you could. I don't think I should be leaving anything behind in this age. Not just actual things, but talking about stuff too, like I just did.
Huh? What do you mean?
She's very grumpy.
Like, suppose I were to kill someone in this age.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Oh, bad example? Well, anyway, if that person were supposed to live till 100 and have lots of kids and grandkids, but if I interfere with his life at this point, those kids and grandkids will never be born, and all their descendants in my time will just disappear. Do you get that?
Yes, I think so.
So the more I interfere with the past, the more the future will change. It may not be as serious
Murder
as that
was the
example
first
I just
start,
used, but anything I do here could affect the future.
Ike's scary. This chapter's going on longer than I thought. We had some 7-minute chapters, some 15-minute chapters.
I don't quite understand yet. But I'll sleep on it. Your age is very interesting to me. I wish I could see it.
It's nothing exciting. Kind of boring, really.
But I still want to see what it's like. I don't know why, but I feel such a strong pull towards it. Won't you take me to your time?
Whoa.
No, I can't do that.
That'll screw up the
It's
time.
not possible. The future will change. After all, you're my...
Huh? You're what?
Okay, so I think this is one of those moments where what we pick might have a big bearing on what happens in the future. Let's see. I'll sleep with you. I mean, I'll sleep on it, Margaret. Let's see. Yeah, what was that weird huge lunge backwards? Therapy, how's it going? It's so good to see you. I'm sad we're just wrapping things up, but you are probably just waking up. Let's see. I couldn't even balance with his long legs. How could anybody balance with those long legs? So I'll let you guys pick. And then if this chapter is about to end, I'll end it. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to do a save state so we can continue where we're at. But do we want to say, I think you're an ancestor of mine? Or do we just say, oh, nothing? We can totally sleep together. No problems. You think one? We got 2 votes for 1. Tajay's 1. Let's go the non-incest route. Well, if you choose 1, she stops with all the flirtation. I think we're going to have to do both eventually, so we'll do 1 this time. No incest today, not ever. Let's do it. Oh yeah, the game tells you this is important.
Wait a sec. Did I just say something really important?
What? I couldn't hear you.
See, this is why at some point later on down the line, after we've beaten the game, we're going to have to come back to this chapter just to do this choice the other way to get new stuff. But I love how, like, the game's just hammering it into your head. This is important.
It's not as though I've looked up whether I'm descended from you or not. But you should forget about me and live a regular life here in this world.
I'm dead to you.
I see. An ancestress, huh? That's how you see me. I thought... Well, never mind. It doesn't matter.
I didn't mean...
I'm sorry if I've been a bother. I was out of line.
No. I thought we were gonna bang.
Margaret.
Ancestress. Nice, Nate. I want to use that word from now
I was
on.
born here, and someday I shall marry someone and have children, grow old and die. And it's all been decided already, hasn't it? And then my child will have a child, then that child too, and all the way at the end of that repetition is you. That's what you mean. And if I were to break away from my time right now, you would never be born.
It would kill me.
Something like that, maybe. I can't be sure. I don't have any memory of my parents, so...
I understand.
This is
Don't worry
going
about
dark.
me. I'm all right.
Time travel's
You'll
very
come
confusing.
over again, won't you? To tell me all these wondrous things? That's allowed, isn't it?
I will. So see you again soon.
I'll see you never. I mean, sometime soon.
Oh, Hugo. Did you just get back?
No, I heard everything.
Oh, little
Snoop,
sneak.
but it didn't seem like I could just walk in. It's okay. I won't tell anyone.
Oh, for heaven's sake. You could have just come in.
No one's gonna believe you, Hugo.
I was just trying to be tactful, after all, sis.
That's quite all right. Oh, Hugo?
They kind of move like a possessed doll or something.
Still, you know, mother's lock of hair?
What?
I know how much you miss Mother, but you can't carry that thing around forever.
Shut up! What do you mean, that thing? How could you say something like that? It's not as though I'm doing anything wrong.
Hugo's triggered.
I'm sorry, that didn't come out quite right, but...
You're the one who's being weird, changing the subject as soon as it gets a little thorny.
Ooh, thorny.
Hugo.
Has anyone ever used that word to talk about a tense situation?
It's your fault. You ought to know that.
Relentless. As soon as it gets a little horny in here.
Hugo, Father can't be disturbed.
I know.
I should get going.
And never come back.
Yes, see you soon. I'm sorry it was so hectic around here. He's always like this. I just can't do a thing with him once he gets upset, so I just leave him alone when he's this way.
Hey, sis. Are you sure you just want to let him go like this?
Oh, stop that, Hugo.
Ancestress.
Well, here. Will you take it? Consider it a token of appreciation for all the stories you told me. I've had that ever since I was little. It's strange. When I touch it, I sometimes see a picture of this man in my head. He's not anyone I've met. He's much, much older, like my father's age. I have this sensation like he's patting me on the head. But it doesn't feel weird at all. Maybe I shouldn't have told you that. You must think I'm strange now.
No, of course not.
I've never told anyone about this. Well, anyway, take it.
Interesting reaction to a comb.
Are you sure?
Yes, something to remember today by.
Good job, sis.
Hugo, stop
eavesdropping.
Thank you, Margaret. See you.
Okay.
Let's see. Therapy. She sounds like what I would have if I voiced a game. You could totally voice a game then. That would be awesome. Margaret wants a puppy. Well, she didn't really have much of a father figure, did she? Okay, now what are we supposed to do? We got the antidote. Okay, let's try to do the antidote and wrap this up. Unfortunately, we're still not going to find poor Dana. We just left her in this time period. She could fend for herself. Sorry, Linz, you asked earlier, I think, if I remembered who the killer was. I think I do. But I'm not 100% sure, and I'm going to keep it a secret just so the surprise can come out naturally. Remember to use the item before you die. Yes. I failed at that last time. Oh, that Taco Bell. It's reacting. Alright. An antidote made from a male sea hare to counteract the female poison. It's so funny they wrote it like that. Yeah, so real 20-second rundown of this game therapy. This character that we're playing, Ike, he keeps getting murdered in his own time. And there's this like weird creature, emo-looking goth character named Homunculus, and he's helping us time travel to try to solve our death every time. And we keep dying by different methods. Sometimes we get stabbed, sometimes something gets dropped on our head. This time we were poisoned. So we're constantly trying to figure out how to go back in time to fix our death and not get killed. But we don't know who's actually trying to kill us yet. Someone's very persistent. Each time you solve a death, you kind of complete a chapter. All better. That was the Pepto-Bismol to counteract the Taco Bell. Yeah, sounds like a problem, right? And now we have a comb. I don't know what the heck we need a comb for. Chapter complete. Alright, let's save this. We'll watch the intro to the next one, and then that'll probably be it. I think there's only like 7 or 8 chapters in this game. I think we're getting near the end of the first ending. I don't think there's so much like a big decision you make at the end, but a few decisions you make along the way, like the one where
Hey,
we
look! It's a poster for that new movie.
told her for an ancestor.
What's
Those
it
things
about?
change the ending.
I never get this guy's movies.
Who watches this kind of stuff anyway?
The Meditating Man. Okay, this sounds pretty dull.
Even we're trash talking the movie. 5 seconds. I'm gonna grab this real quick. There we go. I'm gonna die anyway. Holy crap. Okay, that's one way to die. Let's see. 3rd episode of Life is Strange 2 is coming out next week. I'm waiting for the 5th episode, and then I can actually play it.
Don't give up, Ike. It's dangerous to be alone. Do something, or else you'll never break this spell.
So we need to have people around us so the car doesn't just run into a whole group of people, I guess? Well, Ike, I'd like to see you make a movie.
Listen!
Oh,
Hey, look!
Zelda.
It's a poster for that new movie.
okay, so we can skip this because we already saw that. And if I play any farther, then I'm just playing into the chapter. So, we'll just remember that. I'm going to try to do a little save state so we can start there. Actually, we might just start that chapter over so we can rewatch that death and kind of get our bearings the next time we start this stream. See, I thought you were only going to be 4. Oh, maybe there are only 4 chapters. But I thought they said the last chapter was going to be, for Life is Strange, sorry, was going to be released in December. So if they release chapter 3 next week, then they're going to wait like 7 months to release the next chapter. That's a long break. I thought maybe there'd be another one in between. But yeah, we probably won't play Life is Strange 2 on stream until December or whenever the last chapter comes out. Let's see, this game is cool. I like it so far. Oh, good, I'm glad. Yeah, I hope you guys like this game. It's a very interesting one. It's kind of like those point-and-click games we've been playing, but a little different. It has like a Japanese style. Bad voice acting, long legs. It's good. Bye, Drolshanka. Wait, are you saying hi, goodbye, or just a tragedy? All of the above. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I hope you enjoyed this game. We don't have too much longer, but we'll knock it out, the first ending, in the next stream. And I'm not sure how long it'll take to do the other ones. Let's see, when's the next stream? Probably Saturday. Unless Andy convinces me we should do a bonus stream, we might do another one. Or if some time frees up. But plan on Saturday being the next stream. If anything comes earlier, I'll let, of course, all you guys know in Discord. Let's see, from the Googles. Oh, episode 3 is on May 9th. Episode 4 in August and 5 in December. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought there would be one in between now and December. Cool. So wait, I gotta actually use this thing because I always forget to do that. There we go. I'm going to make this credit sequence. I actually have to use it. So yeah, what do you guys think of playing these older games? I know retro games isn't everybody's forte. I guess it depends on the game though. I like to play mostly like story-focused games, so something like this is something I really liked back in the day. It's pretty much all story. It's very little gameplay, but it's interesting story, I think. And it gets really cool at the end with the different endings. I think you guys will like it. You love it, Nate? Nice. How about Legend of Dragoon? Now that's, I think I've played that. It's kind of like a Final Fantasy type game, isn't it? Those would be cool, but man, those are a time commitment. It's going to be tricky to like find a really long RPG to play that we can be like fully invested in, because at the rate that I play games, I probably knock out maybe around 8 to 10 hours a week of gaming. So a game like Legend of Dragoon, that is, I'm guessing probably like a 50, 60 hour game. That could take like a month and a half to beat on stream, which is kind of a huge undertaking. See, I like story games the most. Yeah, me too, Therapy. There was one game I do want to play, unfortunately, that is not super story focused, but it might be fun to watch just because you get to watch me slowly break down as a human being, and that's Dark Souls. I've never played any Dark Souls games. I've played Demon Souls, and I've played, whatchamacallit, Bloodborne, and I love those games, but I've never played Dark Souls, and I just got the remastered version because it was on sale, so that would be a fun one. Yeah, that's the one I just got, Nate. Oh, you mean for Indigo Prophecy? I think I have that on Steam. I wonder if it upgraded me to the remastered version, or if I just have the original. I played Indigo Prophecy a long time ago. I remember it had an interesting story in the beginning. It was kind of realistic, and then it just goes like batshit crazy at the end and gets very sci-fi, which is like unexpected. But it was a cool game. It was actually, I think it was like the first game that David Cage released, the guy that did Detroit. So that'd be fun to go back and try sometime. I want to play that again. I want to play Heavy Rain again. Let's see, you seem to finish a lot of games. I like the story games too. Oh, good, Rainbow. Now, one thing I like about these type of games is they're usually bite-sized. Like, the playtime's around like 6 to 10 hours, so we can knock it out in like 2 or 3 streams. It's not too bad. Because if I played a game over the course of like 10 or 20 streams, if you missed some stuff, it might be hard to catch up, you know? But if you only miss like one stream, then you can watch that VOD, come back, and you're already caught up. Yes, Heavy Rain. We'll definitely do that sometime. I haven't played it since the PlayStation 3. See, shortest time I'm seen on Google for Dragoon is 30-ish hours. So most people saying 65 and probably average 50. Yeah, I could see that. Just Japanese RPGs, they're huge. Let's see, are we raiding by chance? Yeah. Let's see, I think the credits have already cycled, so let's find someone to raid. I see, I really like Detroit. I didn't care for Heavy Rain. I really enjoyed Heavy Rain, but I played it when it first came out. I'm not sure how it holds up now. Okay, let's see who's online right now. Gotta be somebody that we know, right? Not very many, actually. I see Red Seal's playing Red Dead. Do we want to do Red Dead? Oh, press X to Jason. John. Let's see, is Heavy Rain the one where he needs to find his son? Yes. There's some pretty brutal scenes in that one. There's that one where, like, with the fingers, and you get to pick a tool. It's gross. Let's see, I liked Heavy Rain, but mostly for Naman Jaden? Nathan Jaden? What's that? Is that the main character's name? Or that was the detective that had those cool VR glasses? I like those VR glasses. FBI guy, that's right. He's only been fired. He's Australian. He's played Stardew Valley. Let's see. Well, let's raid this Red Seal guy. He's pretty cool, and he's got some really awesome special effects and transitions he's done. I want to see him actually do it on stream, but there was one time where I guess his chat was like acting up, and he had this scene he transitioned to, kind of like I've done with this, you know? But in his... Let me switch back to the credits. In his, it looked like he was driving a car, right? And it looked like the camera was in the back seat, and he like turned around and stuck his head around the seat of the car like he was a parent looking back at the kids. And he's like, guys, don't make me turn the stream around. I don't know, I just thought it was hilarious. He posted a clip on Twitter. Let's see, David Cage mentioned he wrote Heavy Rain after losing his son at the mall. That makes so much sense. And that scene is kind of what really stands out in that game. See, oh my god, that sounds amazing. Yeah, this Red Seal guy is pretty cool. He's funny. And his actual sons are in the game, I think. Oh, that's so cool. They really didn't have a whole lot of lines, so I guess you can kind of use anybody, right? Let's see. See, that makes sense, but damn, that's a jump. Alright, so let's get this raid going, guys. Thank you, everybody, so much for hanging out. It's always a blast. I'm glad you got to jump in for a little bit of therapy. That just means that I'm streaming way too late. Yeah, I'll get 5 hours of sleep, maybe. This stream is mature audiences only. Hey, he's playing Red Dead. Let's see, I can never hear the name Jason without singing it aloud. I'm the same way, funny thing. Absolutely. Let's see, bye you all. Bye, Rainbow. My kid is missing. He must have been kidnapped by a serial killer, locked in a cage. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he took that one thing and just took it to the extreme. But it made for a cool story. Yeah, see y'all next time. Good time zone. Good time zone, Relentless. Good night, Stephanie, Nate, Therapy, everybody in here. Always appreciate you guys. And yeah, next time we'll continue this game. So have a good night, and I'll catch you guys later.